Stool Podcast.
What do we want?
Mr. Stool!
Dad, who the hell are these assholes?
You guys are so mean. Those kids are real losers.
We don't want your music.
You're their forfeit. You guys are so embarrassing.
To win any motherfucker over is being funny.
Nice work, you dunce.
Who gives a shit? As long as they can see our Klansmen, they'll be fine.
You know what? If we had it right, you wouldn't be able to see him. So
just put it behind Raul, dude.
Put it right next to him.
Dude, I will never unsee a introspective Klansman looking at a sunrise. I'll never unsee it.
Just get a marker and put a cheesy smiley face on it, dude.
I told you we're gonna give it to Raul, and he's gonna paint that. What'd you say,
cross,
Anthony? The
burning cross
in the background.
The ashes of the cross.
You just see the little bit of like.
Well,
embers.
we'll let you get creative with
the
it.
little embers on the.
There's
cross
one
still.
stake burnt down, bunch of ashes at the bottom still burning.
Is it too
smoke.
much to? Is it too much to do a little speech bubble in there just with a Zieg and like ... or no?
Yeah, I like that. Look at him go though.
It's wild.
Out.
It's wild.
Funny.
They're invading my neighborhood.
The actual like image of that, you can see all the detail on it, so you can see there's like separation and stuff.
Oh, really?
But when it printed, it came out all like the colors are all like fucked up and weird. So it does look like one fucking.
Well, to him, the colors are all fucked up and weird.
Johnny is on today. Let's roll. All right, since all of that is completely unfucking usable, everybody let's hard in with the laugh. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, into the episode.
Okay. Oh, what is up? What is up, guys?
What's up,
How we
guys?
doing? Hey, yo, let's give me right here.
I'm switching. I'm sorry. I was reacting to how funny that was.
What up, guys? How we doing? Welcome to another podcast, another episode of Thee Stool Podcast. Thanks for coming out. I am Johnny. We got Mick over here to my right.
Hello, I'm Michael.
Sheesh.
Michael Anthony, the original.
Michael Anthony.
His middle name is Anthony.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we share that.
That's why me and him are friends, dude.
That's why you guys are gay for each other. So, and on the bitch board today, we got...
What's up? I'm getting better at this. Slowly but surely, but just
no
still
choice.
very slowly.
Putting in the reps, baby.
But yes,
That's
good
really
time.
what it comes down to. We talk about repetition and practice all the time
Yes.
because we're all musicians. So it makes sense, you know? That's good for you. So just treat it like an instrument,
You're not straight.
you know? I'm not straight.
His shot? You're saying his shot
I
is
don't
not
even
straight?
care.
I think it looks fine.
Let's roll
It looks
with
fine.
Who cares?
Look at the big
retards
one.
Anyway.
See, yeah, it looks fine. He looks good. And honestly, can I say, Mick?
Yeah.
We get to brag about how cool all your gear is. Look at that angle in the corner right there. Come on. You don't want to, you want to brag about that, motherfucker.
If you guys like my gear,
Comment below.
Comment below. DM me.
All right.
Hey, also today we got in studio with us one of our close homies from a while back. We were in a band together, me, Mick, and this gentleman. He played drums, I played bass. Mick pretty much wrote everything and sung all the music. Our close homie, Mr. Raul, in house today. Which is also a musician and currently still drumming, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, nice. And playing bass, which I like.
I
Came over
know
to the dark
him.
side.
I know him originally as a drummer.
Yeah.
Before you, motherfucker.
Yeah, before you guys, actually.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys know
that's
we were in a
crazy.
band together?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I was
I
a
didn't know
whore.
that.
I got around.
Yeah, he's been around a bit. You want to tell the story, Raul?
That's crazy.
You want
I
to talk
didn't
about
know
how
that.
we met?
Yeah. Our homie, what was his name? Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, I met him first, and then I don't know.
think I've heard
I
that
don't
name
even
from this
know
guy.
how you ended up in the mix, but we came up with this whole new metalcore. What was it? Metalcore?
It was like weird
You guys came up with
metalcore / straightforward
that.
metal.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
like a straightforward metal element to
It
it.
was all right. was all right.
Upon Shattered Dreams is the name of that project.
Love that name, by the way.
It was always I always thought it was a solid name. I think that was also Alex. He's a interesting creative guy.
His riff was very different.
Yeah, he knows how to groove. Mm-hmm. He knows how to groove. I talk to him frequently. We still always work on stuff, but it never comes to fruition. You know what I mean? Just because adulthood, we have other shit going on and stuff. But I would love to share some of the stuff that I still have going with Alex. Some of the music that I have with him.
Wait, was that the same band that Chris was in, or that was a different band for you, Anthony?
Chris was after me.
Yeah, Chris was the drummer after me. Are you talking about the drummer, Chris?
Two drums after me.
Huh?
So Chris I was the original, and then there was
no. Chris was in another
different band.
Yeah, that was a different band.
Okay, I didn't know if it was the same one because that would have been fucking pretty funny.
Yeah, the drummer after me, or the drummer after Raul in Upon Shattered Dreams was another guy named Chris. So that's
okay.
Yeah, I know he got really into Renaissance fairs and then completely disappeared from the scene.
Hey.
I'm not jealous of that. I think that's a good move, dude. He's hold on. Let's call
we're
to
actually
it
going
here.
Next week.
Funny story.
Hey, dude, I hear Ren fairs get lit,
Yeah,
dude. They have Jello wrestling and shit, which I don't need. I don't need to hang on.
I'm in.
No, absolutely, right? Talk. Go.
I don't think there was Jello back then, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was.
Why was that the first thing you thought of?
Because I've heard about it. It's literally because I've heard about it.
Is that like the staple of like what they do?
No, but it stuck in my mind because it didn't immediately come across as something I think about when I come. You think about Renaissance fairs, you think about everybody in character and costume, walking.
Super nerds. Original to back in the day with the Jello and all that.
With the Jello and all that shit.
Yeah, but walking around eating, big, mutton and shit, that kind of stuff, and then.
Was that even a
sword
real thing,
fights
what, mutton?
Like the big old mutton chop fucking...
Mutton chops are hair. That's like a style of hair.
No,
a piece of mutton
is
a...
They call it that?
It's a mutton chop.
Am I wrong about that? I could be wrong. But either way, did everybody really fucking walk around with big ass turkey legs and shit?
Pterodactyl leg?
Yeah, I don't think it was a thing.
That's why I go to the fair for that.
I'm pretty sure back then everyone was poor, so no.
So nobody was
literally
eating.
They did that once a year, just like the Renaissance fair.
You're telling me there wasn't like wizards and fucking knights walking around, fucking
yes, there was.
Buying jewelry and
motherfucking walking around.
Games.
What I'm telling you, Johnny, is no, there was not wizards. There weren't dragons. None of that shit. It's obviously
I'm just
fantasy.
Walk around there, pretend like I'm in Fable, dude.
It's obviously all of that is a fantasy. But what there was.
Right.
Is Jello wrestling, and that's the important part. Is that
I don't think there was jelly wrestling back then. There's no way.
I think that's the important part to convey.
Jello, Anthony? Is it green Jello?
I would assume immediately. Why is it, Mick, that we assume immediately lime? Because I assume lime. I assume lime too immediately.
Because that's like a throwaway flavor. It's a throwaway flavor.
It's the cheapest on the shelf. Yeah. They get it in bulk.
They can make a bunch of that.
Yeah.
And they can have bitches wrestling it. So I guess, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, I guess bullet point is support your local Ren fair.
They've always been sluts.
Yeah, but
since the beginning of time.
But yeah, back to Raul. We have some history as far as, we played in a band briefly. We've worked on other projects together. I know you paint, you fucking 3D print shit. You're a Renaissance man if I've ever met one. Tell the world about all the shit you do.
I try to say
nerd.
He's autistic in some way. He's autistic.
He's an autistic nerd. Is that
He's
what you're saying?
artistic, Johnny. Artistic.
Oh, got you.
Fuck. What is wrong with you?
Hey, my wife says the same thing. You're autistic. No, it's just a thing about trying to stay busy. Like the mind is a complicated thing. You know what I mean? And if you let it wander, it'll take you to places you don't want to come back from.
That's true. I agree with that.
But you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. I guess I was blessed with the type of brain to be able to understand several things all at once. So, yeah, I try to, paint, do some painting, do some sculpting.
That's some of my favorite work is your painting. Honestly, your painting is the shit, dude. You're really talented. I have to give it up for you. Give you your flowers on there.
It.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's
especially when they're upside down, they look even better.
So obviously, I just inside thing for Johnny. So for. So I don't think you've been to my house yet. So all my paintings are all on my wall. I have a cathedral.
Yeah, he's been at your house.
Right. You've been to my house.
He came to he played his set on my birthday show.
Was that at your
That's
house?
true.
That was your house.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Then yes,
oh
I've
shit!
been
I
at
didn't
yours.
even know him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first
That's
time we ever met.
crazy.
Back in the day.
We met like literally. I remember us meeting, Johnny. I remember I met you that day. I
In the
like shook your
backyard.
hand, didn't speak to you again because I was like, that guy looks like a dildo.
And
I'm gonna
that
talk to him.
show. Yeah, that show.
I must have thought the same thing if I didn't talk to you anymore.
That's what I took away.
Dude.
That's what I took away. I was like, this guy's not into what I got going on.
But that show,
This guy didn't even watch my set.
dude. That show
I didn't.
is so fucking funny because you did the exact same thing.
Hmm.
Like I flipped all the pictures, and I actually came in to take a piss, and you were like, I caught him red-handed. And he was just like, he looked at me and just fucking just did it.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like my wall is like covered with all my paintings and stuff, and then all of a sudden I walk around. There they are, all upside down. And then from that point on, every time we have practice at the house, because we always practice at the house, right? Every time we have practice, especially after your brother freaking joined,
Yeah.
every time the paintings were crooked. Because these motherfuckers would just walk around and just as they walk by the wall, just like all of them just clack, 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 clack. So every time they always just slanted.
But you know that's fun. That's real
Well,
fun. That's a lot of fun.
Well, that's how we know that wrists were at the house.
That's a good gag.
Fun times,
so
though.
Good times.
you're currently in a band with his brother, or was that in the past?
That was in the past.
In the past, got it.
When we started Abrakadabra with Mick, and then Randy came in to do vocals for a little
Ah,
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the beginning. That was right
That all
after.
makes sense. That adds up.
That was fun.
Yeah, some fucking good times for sure.
We've played Abrakadabra on the podcast.
We did, huh?
Yeah,
Good music.
I say, yeah, go look
I
up
love
that.
that
I
music.
still listen to it
It's still
sometimes.
fun.
Me too, son.
I'm like, this shit is actually pretty.
Would you
fucking
guys ever
sick.
be interested in doing like a show someday, like setting up like
Setting it up.
a show where it's like
That'd be
Abrakadabra?
crazy.
I'll fill in if you guys need fill-ins or whatever. I'll play a guitar or
I
something
mean,
like
it's just
that.
it's literally us three, and then
Matt,
And then,
missing Matt.
well, here's my
Matt,
idea.
do you know
though.
Matt now?
No?
No, this is not. We'll tell you after the
We'll
show.
tell you after.
Oh, sweet Lord.
But
Tell you after the show.
but yeah, to do like a big reunion show for you guys.
Thanks for stopping me, Mick, because I would have went way too far.
After the show.
I'm holding my tongue right now. Okay, continue what you're saying, Anthony.
No, I'm just talking about maybe doing a reunion show for all those projects. Have the Stool play as well. You guys do a
Stool?
set, or the Dunce play.
We guess we could shoot a podcast there.
Dude, that'd be the
fun.
shit.
That would
We just
actually
do a
be
whole
fun.
day. We do a podcast. We play music. That'd be the greatest day of my life.
That would be pretty great. Your band, Dead Widow.
Oh
could
yeah,
play,
Dead Widow
DNG
could play. DNG
Me
could
and
play.
Mick are gonna be tired as fuck. We play like 3 sets.
That'd be the shit, though. You would like it.
That would be fun though.
What do you say, Mick? He's like,
I'm always down.
I'm down anything music.
shit.
Really.
Maybe we'll do it as a debut for Cherry Coyote too. Boom.
New Cherry Coyote.
Boom.
Hey, by the way, it's coming together.
Spicy.
Bro.
Spicy.
Christian already
Good
knows.
music.
I got to check out the files. I sent him the tracks without the drums, and he sent them back to me. I haven't opened them up yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So he's writing. He's doing some
He's
writing.
he's writing his drum parts right now.
Oh yes, baby. Yeah, and I got my basses back from Corey after the show finally. So now I have tomorrow to sit down with the songs and learn them all. I already know I know them. Like I know where the notes sit. I just got to learn like the techniques and shit, for this and that part. But I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. If you give me just 2 weeks, I'll learn at least 5 of them. 5 of the. How many songs do you have going on, Mick?
So far I have 10.
10 total.
But
That's a good album.
more
it's just
growing.
it's a matter of I just want to pick the best ones, the most.
Oh, with Cherry Coyote, are you planning on doing an EP or actual album?
It's probably gonna be an album.
Album it.
Because right now I have about. Well, with the songs that I have, they're like half baked, but I know I'm going to finish them.
Uh-huh.
Probably about
You got them stoned.
probably 45 minutes worth of music.
Yes,
That's
let's
cool.
go.
I would love
Especially,
to hear
dude,
an
if we're
album of
ready to
that.
just play all those songs from the get go, from the jump, that'll be so fun, man. Those
Cherry-
will.
For you, Raul, Cherry Coyote's like mixed other, like, it's like a solo shit, but then he decided to get musicians, which this guy's playing bass for.
One of his many.
One of the
Oh,
many
he's
side
always busy.
projects.
You play guitar?
Of course I play guitar.
I play guitar.
He does
dude.
play guitar. Yeah, that's right.
I play guitar.
Yeah.
I'll
We
show
are
you
seeking-
the shit afterwards too.
Well,
It's pretty
we're
dope.
seeking guitarists.
It's like a
It's this weird.
I don't. How do I explain
I've
it?
been working on it,
You
right,
guys need
to
a
try to
skin
explain it
flute player, or-
because
It's a very difficult genre to explain.
it's such a like fusion is the first word that I come up with, right?
Sucking my own dick right now, by the
Oh,
way. It feels great.
I
No,
honestly,
I'm sure it's
yeah.
different than anything we've ever heard, guys. Go
but no,
ahead.
I would describe it like I said. The first word that comes to mind with it is fusion. It's like a fusion of rock
and
elements,
extra
even some metal elements, but mostly like very.
Rocky.
All the stuff that pop takes from other genres to make it more popular. That's what I feel Cherry Coyote has done.
Right.
Is-
That's
is-
the one thing that I really liked about Abrakadabra.
Yeah.
It was different.
Yeah, it was different.
It was something new.
That's
At least
yeah.
for
Elements of it.
a drummer's perspective. You know what I mean? It was different because for me, it's like the robotic drummer is boring. Obviously,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for a drummer to find a guitarist who is able to do like the stuff that he
Mhm.
does, like out of the box type stuff, it's like 1 in a million because not all guitarists think the same.
Right.
They're
That's
always
true.
one minded. So
Right. And I know we suck Mick's dick all the time, but the way he writes is very
I'm here for it, dude.
very pop influence, regardless of what genre it is. So if it's metal, there's some pop influence.
Well, that's
which just always kind of
I've seen it
takes it
different.
outside of the box. You
For
know?
me, it's more like
And then he thinks outside of the box when it comes to riffs.
no, it's just
like
it's
writing.
just not the pop. It's not the pop. It's just the hooks. I'm just a hook guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I like writing hooks that are just like you didn't know you needed to hear that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
and that puts it all together to me. That's the formula of your writing. Whether you're writing for the Dunce or whether you're writing for just your own solo stuff, Cherry Coyote, like you have this like very very like broad level of influence from all these places
I
that
would describe Mick as a broad. Yeah.
yeah absolutely. Absolutely.
Mickstradamus at OnlyFans.
You can see me. I'll share free music and I'll spread my butthole for you. There you go.
Whoa.
I like that.
Johnny always likes spread butthole, right? That's most of the time that when I walk into the
not
studio, that's where he's at. Is
No,
just
it's not.
spread eagle.
It's only all the time, not like
Your new nickname's not JonnySavag anymore, dude. It's Johnny Plunger.
not like that. No, it's gonna be my new gamer tag.
Yeah, Johnny Plunger is pretty good, dude. Honestly, immediately I'm attached.
I don't mind it.
You guys want to jump into music, some topics? What do you guys think?
I say music. I always love going into music first. That's my
Wait,
what I
no, we
wanna
got to
do.
talk Tyson versus Paul first, though. At least get briefly out of the way with
okay. Yeah, we could do that. We
Oh
could do
man,
that.
hot
Did
take.
it-
because it is topical.
Takes.
Wait,
Have
first-
you seen it yet?
First of all,
I have seen nothing about this.
Did
The
everybody
Tyson
watch
fight?
the fight?
I did not watch the fight.
I wouldn't really call it a fight, but yeah.
I'm just gonna wait until you guys get into it because I got my own thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to
Okay,
hear
so
all the hot takes. Go,
I'll start
go,
off
you know the most.
I actually watched it.
You know the most.
I watched
yeah.
it all the way through, like from beginning to end and everything. You're gonna want to pull up the internet for this. I want to see if we can find something here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, all his training videos to me, I was like, damn, this old man is kind of going off right now. Like he's making it look good, but I don't know who mentioned it to me. It was one of my customers at work. He's the one that said it, and he said, he looks good and everything. He's like, but if you notice, every single clip is like 2 to 3 seconds long. It's like you're never getting like a full minute of him like doing it, or full 5 minutes, of him like doing boxing and freaking sparring and shit. I'm like, that's true.
Yeah, so you don't
That's
see the 20 minutes of dry heaving he does afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So because they're not going to show that, they're going to, he's always been good at selling a fight. So, that's part of the job of being a boxer. So yeah, they're showing all the good shit, not like anything, that makes them look bad, and then same thing with Paul. He's doing the same shit. So, obviously we all know they're in this type of fight for money. I mean, obviously that's what it is. It's a fucking, you know.
Well, real quick to wrap, because I thought you were going to get at this a little bit. Would you say that like cherry picking highlights is not effective of like displaying what actually happened?
I mean, so Mike Tyson,
Maybe not.
Mike Tyson landed 18 punches. That's it. All 8 rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
So yeah, so he just was slow. I mean, I mentioned this earlier today. I think he was so adrenalized by the fight and was like trying to get to his own self that he's just an old man. So he got tired. He was already tired before he even got to the ring. You know what I mean? Cause just the adrenaline and like his legs were moving.
So,
like
what you're saying is like the sheer scale of the event boosted his adrenaline. That counter was kind of productive to his performance.
That's what I think. But also, cause like in some of the like sparring sessions and stuff, even though it was only like a 3-second clip, he's moving and throwing like 6 punches. And then that whole fight, he threw maybe combos of like 2 to 3. So I'm like, why wasn't he doing that? I think he overexerted himself.
So,
he's just an old man. But also on the other side, it could be cashola.
But that's what I'm saying, because like there's an interview that Paul is making with some chick. I don't know. Who cares? Anyways, he said it. It's like after he slapped him, right? He's like, oh, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. It makes this better. More money, more tickets, whatever. More sales.
Right.
He's literally telling you what it is.
Yeah.
So to all these elitist boxer fans, it's not real. At what point does it start? Does it become a show? At what point is it real boxing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're not going to get the real boxing experience, from my opinion, is just like from the prelims, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
You know,
I mean,
those are people really like putting
actually
it in.
trying.
They're actually trying to box.
The people that are in the matches that don't matter.
Right. But even then, the best fight of the night was those 2 last girls, Serrano and I forgot the other chick's name. That was a real boxing match. They were like legit real boxers. Some of the other ones were okay, but they're like YouTubers and shit. These bitches were kicking each other's ass.
So we're gonna.
And the other one was using, one of the girls, the white girl. She kept using like the headbutting technique. She kept going in close, so she kept splitting the bitch's her eyebrow, and that shit was, when she was fighting, it was like
I'm talking to you.
Oh my gosh, it looked nasty, but she kept doing it to where she got a point. But I guess she's a dirty boxer. Like that's her style.
Damn.
She goes in, she leads with the head. She's like this all the time, right in front of you. So it fucks up your whole thing. That was the best fight of the night. That was the most real boxing match.
I remember boxing from back in the day, like as this big event, dude, where we get wings and sandwiches and people would come over. Exactly. Even if it was HBO or if it was pay-per-view, either one. But it was this big fucking event.
Just like WrestleMania, dude.
Dude, yeah, exactly. To me, I miss that element. I feel like that's what they're trying to hold on to with this whole thing that they try to do with Netflix. You were saying something, Johnny, about the servers and all that shit, about it lagging and
there
stuff.
Was 60 million people watching it.
And I was kind of talking to you about how it's like basically there is this element of them trying to take more money from us, right?
Yeah.
By capitalizing on an event like that, even though they don't put in the same sort of effort, you know, to make it as big. You know, they did all the like the marketing and shit, but they didn't do all the like. The cable companies back in the day, they knew what they were doing when it came to distributing the quality entertainment. You know what I mean? And now Netflix is like struggling because they didn't really understand the limits of their technology to distribute, you know, this sort of something at this volume. That I would say impedes the enjoyment of the experience of the viewer, making the product a little bit more closer to shit than actual good entertainment. No? Yes? Exactly. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
That's true, but people don't care to think like that.
No.
People are so simple.
The fight would have been shit whether or not Netflix fell with the servers.
Yeah.
Either way. I mean, like I said, at what point do you call it actual boxing and at what point do you call it a show? Because that's what Jake Paul is doing.
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer.
And he's good at it.
He's a hell of a guy to
it's working,
promote
he's doing.
and, you know, make money that way. But a boxer, he's not.
Yeah.
It's just some guy that's got a little bit of training, is calling out all these guys, and then they're pulling them to the sides. We're going to give you this much money, but don't fuck them up.
Yeah. And who's going to say no to that?
Exactly. Even Tyson afterwards, he said, it's like, I'm not into this. The animal in me is not, his words were, the animal in me is not in it anymore.
Yeah.
I did this to pay my bills only.
Yeah.
That's literally his words.
Yeah.
They're telling you. And all these people, oh, it's real. No, it's not real.
Yeah,
it's a show.
It's
I
kayfabe.
think we all being, you know, I mean, I think all of us are probably like Tyson fans because that's our era. But I believe like a lot of people wanted Tyson to win. They always
who wasn't rooting for
boo
that?
Paul, they always boo him, always, even though he's like the one putting on the show. But I think we all wanted that. We all wanted to see Tyson go in there and do it. But like in reality, it's just not going to happen.
No.
One, because he's too old to even make that happen anymore.
I don't believe that. Dude, I think
Mike Tyson could have fucked him up.
Still has it, dude.
He could have fucked him up. He was holding back.
Good one from that big motherfucker.
Exactly. It would have taken off the motherfucker's
I'm the only
head.
one that watched the fight, and I'm telling you, he looked a lot. Did you watch it?
Yes.
He looked different, dude.
No, what I was trying to say was he was doing shit. You can see his body language. He was like, he just like,
he had to have been holding back.
You know what I mean? Because there was,
it did look like he was
You
holding
said
back.
something, Mick, about biting his gloves. Like he was like biting.
So there was some points in the fight where he was like restraining himself a little bit. But then he was like biting his glove. He's like, you mother. He was just like,
he wants
to like.
He's making money off of whatever fixed shit is there.
Woodley.
Yeah.
Same thing with Diaz.
Yeah.
And Diaz actually took it to the
fucked him up.
No,
dude.
Diaz did the right thing. He went in there, he like fought in it, but he made it a show.
Yeah.
He wasn't serious about it.
Yeah.
Like all these guys are, oh, it's serious. I'm gonna fuck him up. No, you're not. Because it's in your contract.
So this is just purely a prize fight.
Yeah.
Essentially, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I mean,
just for them to make some money, and that's
entertainment.
That's it. It's not a
It's
real
already
fight.
like that anytime with Paul.
That's what I'm saying. If Paul goes against the guy
a real fighter?
Yeah, like the guy that beat Canelo. What was his name? Lubkin or whatever his name.
Yeah.
Why does he call him out?
Of course he's not going to call him out.
That's a real boxer.
He's not going to call out any
he
real
beat
boxers.
Canelo.
But he's not going to call anybody out. But he did call out
That's
Canelo,
what I'm saying. If you're a true boxing fan
and you want to be better, the best,
right?
Like he says all the time.
And he doesn't have to call them out. They're ready for him, dude. They know.
Did you hear what he said? What Paul said at the end of the show? He's like, "Hey," because they asked him like, "Oh, you want to? What about Canelo? You called him out. Like, is that somebody who you would fight next?" And he said, "Yo, if he wants to make money, he knows where the money man's at." He literally called himself the money man.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what he's doing. I forgot about that part till right now.
So we're gonna cut to some footage of the fight itself.
Yeah, and also I want to cut to his pre-fight interview.
Let's see what this looks like. How did this go down?
Yeah, let's see how it goes. So there's Paul on the right.
There's off Spotify.
Shit, Spotify's still on. Fuck.
I'd say
I gotta do some.
It works. It works. You left it.
I know that music works as the background. I don't know. I'm not getting volume. Yeah, I'm not getting volume from YouTube.
Is the volume on YouTube?
Oh, it's not. Son of a bitch.
There you go.
There we go. That's effective.
Yeah, that's what I saw last night.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me.
I remember that part. I've seen all the highlights of this, obviously.
See,
Everyone's
that was
seen that
Mike
part.
Tyson throwing up because he was exhausted.
Yeah.
They've already thrown way too much punches.
That's Jake Paul, right? You know, right there with that moment where he clucked like a chicken.
No, that's what it felt like for them.
Yeah. But we get the point
ridiculous.
here. We get the point here.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're getting at.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Oh, boy.
Wait, so go to put Tyson pre-fight interview.
Okay.
This is great.
Pre-fight interview.
This is the best.
Let's
For
go.
me, this was literally the highlight of the whole thing, of everything from the documentary to the actual fights. This is the best, 100%.
Talking about the walk away.
Yeah.
Oh, don't spoil it. All right, so we got classic
It's
interview.
not spoiled. Trust me.
No, that shit's been spoiled.
Okay.
You have to live under a rock.
Is it this final press conference, face off?
I know, where the fuck you guys going, man? It's like 4 days old now.
Speaks on loss to Paul.
Even the kids
No,
are
the beginning, the pre-fight interview.
Is it this first one? Are you seeing
can't
this?
see.
No, it's not. No. They're in like that one. Right there. No, up. No. That one.
That one?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right, let's go. All right, let me switch here.
You gotta switch to the right one. That's you. We don't want to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's 4? Is it 4?
I always want to
3?
see you.
We can't
6?
even. You gotta rewind it though.
I haven't started it yet.
I'm new.
Oh, that one, and then you can switch
This is
through
you. This is you. Yeah, you commentating on it, Johnny.
All right.
And
Vicious win.
Vicious one. You hear that?
Love you too.
oh yes, hell yes, yes. No, shut up. I'm watching this again, unadulterated.
Check that out, Mick. Check it out.
What is that? He gave him a kiss.
Fuck yeah, dude. Tyson
cheeks out.
is the boss I always thought he was.
The camera guy was for a second. He was just like, "Oh my god."
He's like, oh shit, let me zoom in a little bit. He was like, damn, Mike's a beast. Oh shit.
That tells me
Let
when they
zoom in.
that tells me when they walked in the room, he was facing them the whole time.
They didn't think about the cameraman didn't look down, did he? he was locked in.
Nope.
He's wearing assless chaps, dude. That's hilarious.
What is it? Okay.
He showed off for a different party.
So look, so this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, what's the story on that? What's
No,
so, has the
this is
statement
my
been
thing.
issued? What's going on there?
This is my thing. With Mike Tyson, he's old and he's out of it. He's got a little bit of
It
CTE.
can't be that, dude. He
Bro,
knows.
what is he? Why would he go into an interview like that? That's of course that's like what Mike Tyson shit that he would do back in the day, but he's not that guy
He
anymore.
knows.
Are you talking about
There's
the
no way he
guy that
doesn't know.
yelled at a guy that I'm gonna fuck you
you
until
till
you
you
love
love
me?
Yeah.
Faggot? Is that?
He said, "Faggot,
Are
I'm
you
gonna fuck
talking
you
about-
till you love me, faggot." That's come on. How scary is that, dude? How scary of a phrase that is. I think about that often. I
And
love that.
You know what I think
you
about?
questioned it if this is normal for him. Come on, man.
You're right. You know what? You're right. But I'm saying he's a little senile now. It's like overboard now.
Dude is not senile,
Yes,
then.
he
That
is.
Dude,
motherfucker's
I'm
smart.
telling you,
He's a little bit out. He's a
out
little
of
bit
all
out there.
the people that have the brain damage that have gone through fighting or football or whatever it is, Tyson is the most on the ball.
That's true.
I
I'll
would
give you
say
that.
he's one of the most who's on the ball, and he
Yeah.
is definitely one. Here's my like stupid conspiratorial angle on it. He's just doing all this to get paid, and because
money.
Yeah, because the talk about it sells.
And he had so much issues
walking,
with money
like
back in
literally
the day.
walking away from an interview with your pants basically down is the ultimate
best.
There were
move.
no pants.
Yeah, no pants on.
They were non-existent.
He had
nowhere in the
it looked like he
vicinity.
had that
Yeah.
boxer belt and
Yeah.
then nothing else.
No,
I think it was just his cup. Yeah,
They're assless chaps.
yeah. It's an assless chaps / cup. That's
So
all
is
it
this
is.
his way to come out as a cowboy? or
Oh
what?
man, that's so fucking funny. I was literally, my girlfriend was like sleeping, and
Well,
I
how
was
do you
watching it on my
predict that?
tablet, and I was like busting up. I was
How
like,
do
I
you
can't believe you just did
predict a
that.
moment like
That's
that?
fucking hilarious.
The camera
That's
guy's like,
fantastic.
Yeah, that's literally what the camera. He like kind of
He's
went up and zoomed
He
in.
tried to ease up the pen real good. He's like,
I was the
fuck.
cameraman. I'll be the opposite. Right there, bitch. I was like, hey, Mike, turn around.
Yeah, actually, the cameraman didn't do his job correctly. He should have been right on the cheeks.
Like zooms
Zoom
in.
in.
Honestly, yeah, exactly.
Left it
I
up to
think
the guys upstairs to change it. Like, change it.
That shot would've-
switch to the camera.
Hey, that would have been such a funnier shot if it was filmed in the way of like the way The Office is filmed with like the quick zoom. You know what I mean? Like kind of like the floating shots.
It kind
a
of goes
little
like
bit.
this.
Dude, I mean, I'm putting that on your shoulders, Mick, because I think you're capable of doing this. You have to meme that. You have to do that and then cut to Jim's face looking at the camera.
Johnny pretended to be Jim.
Yeah, Johnny.
No, I'm a
You did
huge
it.
fan
Honestly,
of The
your
Office.
Jim,
I'm a huge fan of The
your
Office,
Jim
dude.
is pretty on point, dude. Yep, it's
Not
that's
bad.
incredulous, like eyebrows up, dude. That's it. That's
Same
it.
white guy. Look at him.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I would say that's briefly covering Jake Paul. 20 minutes on Jake Paul and
I say
Tyson.
way too much.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much. All right, let's
No,
get
we
into.
were talking about Tyson. We weren't talking about
That's
fucking
true.
gay
That's
ass
true.
Jake Paul. Dude.
That's true.
Wait, no. You know what? Let's elaborate a little bit more, just real quickly.
Jake
What's
Paul's a bitch. I'll take him, dude.
You
Hey,
think,
Jake Paul, I'm ready, dude. Let's go.
you think you could fight?
Give me like
Jake
a
Paul?
year, maybe a year and a half to train. I got you.
Anyone can fight that fool.
You're an idiot.
He's like 6'1".
Don't matter. Size don't matter.
It doesn't.
Size
I'll
don't
take
matter.
his
Size
knees
does
out.
not matter.
I'll take your
Have
knees
you
out,
guys-
bitch.
This actually brings me into a little thing that I've
I'll
wanted
just
to talk
cut
to.
him, dude. I'll cut him on live TV.
I like to
dude.
talk
You know
to
how much
people.
people will love me if I cut that fool on live TV? I'm just saying. Am I wrong?
They make teachers because the beard and the hat with the glasses.
Yeah, I'm bleeping that. Yeah, I'm bleeping that shit.
Why? It's not gonna do anything, dude. I
It's gonna confine you, motherfucker.
don't care. I'll fucking stab him, dude.
Has anybody seen the movie Speak No Evil?
Great movie.
The American
Never
one?
mind. I don't know what you're talking about. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
I was thinking of Talk
Speak
to
No
Me.
Evil.
Talk to Me is good.
Great movie.
Oh,
Speak
Talk
No
to
Evil?
Me, yeah.
Pretty dope.
Is that the one where it's like out in the woods with the like couple?
It's like a family goes to another family's thing.
Is that the one?
Oh, the one with what's his fucking
James McAvoy?
Yeah, James McAvoy. That motherfucker's a beast.
Great movie. I did watch that one.
You did watch that one.
That's a good movie.
You
dude.
saw the American version, or did you watch the Dutch version?
He's the best, dude. The what? Dutch version?
Have you seen the Dutch? Because that movie was recreated from a Dutch version.
I thought so.
Wait, hold up. Rewind. We just catching up, dude. We throwing too many curveballs with the Dutch and such.
Dutch and such? Dutch and
good.
Such is a great
like
coffee
that.
title. Like that's should be a coffee shop. Dutch and Such.
That's actually pretty good.
That's it. Back it up. We're opening a coffee shop.
Well, okay, so yeah, there's an original Dutch version, right?
Yeah.
And
I thought I saw that too. I didn't watch it, but I saw the.
You heard about it,
Yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah. So I watched the original version finally because I heard that the director was in an uproar about how the other one did not capture the message of the his intent for the film, and I agree with the director at this point. I've done some thinking about it. If you haven't seen this movie, and I'll because we geek out on movies, Johnny, I'm gonna just point at you.
All right,
but. Dude, go watch the original version.
Okay.
It's a completely different experience. It's way fucking more brutal and it's wild and it actually has a moral. It has a moral, and I would tell you.
And where do you find that?
I'll say this. The moral is don't be a bitch.
Really?
Literally.
I
That's
like
what I would say. The moral to the story is don't be a little
where
fucking
do you find
bitch.
that movie? Where do you find that movie?
Is it on Netflix? Or Prime?
I want to say it's Prime. Yeah, Prime.
I remember me and a girl were like, we watched it and then we're like, it shows up suggested. And it suggested that, and we're like,
original.
Wait, the fuck? We're like, looked at it like, what is that?
Yeah, the original.
Like, it's the
I'm not gonna lie. I loved
title.
I love, yes, exact the same title. Literally, it was one. The only way to distinctify them is one is in 2022, one is in 2024, and that's the way to distinctify them. I like the 2024 version just fine. It was good.
I mean, it's McAvoy.
McAvoy rules, dude. He's the man.
Yeah,
he's a king. One of the dudes I would have a whiskey with is McAvoy.
He's one of the best actors of our time, I think.
Yeah. But but the other one, like I said, the moral it hits home. It hits so much harder. So that's been that's been my
I might watch that tonight.
My movie segment. There we go.
The one that I got into that obviously everybody knows about it, but I didn't really get into it until recently because I just got tired of just seeing it everywhere, and I'm gonna watch it. Terrifier. God damn it, dude!
Of course,
I sat down and watched Terrifier 1.
It's undeniable.
Yes, sir. Let's watch Terrifier 2. And then, yes, sir.
Have you seen the third one? You saw the third one already?
Now I found out there's a prequel and then a short.
Yep,
okay,
All
Hallows
is
Eve.
where it came from.
All Hallows Eve is where it came from.
But I cannot find the short.
It's on Tubi.
Tubi.
You watch Tubi, and then
also
you can watch
Triller. I think it's on Triller too.
Triller.
It's like it's the same thing as Netflix, all that shit, but it's just all horror movies.
Yo, I had to tell Karim to come sit with. I watched it twice.
It's great, dude. Part 3?
I have yet to see part 3. I am finally.
Great,
I have
dude.
that ready to watch.
Great.
I'm ready to watch it, but I have not. I've not watched it yet.
Yeah, we're waiting for.
So I missed part 2. I watched 1, and then I slept through 2 because I was late night. But 3.
wait, no, stop. That's a quick pause right there.
Pause.
Quick pause.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
you slept through a movie.
Yeah.
About. Honestly, what I would recommend as one of the most intense movies about violent murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
this is
Moving
the
on.
thing.
No. End of pause. Go ahead. That's fine. That's all I needed to know.
So 3, I watched that one. This is why, because my girl, she falls asleep during every movie, no matter what. She wakes up at 4 a.m. every day. So that's why I'm like, whatever. So we watch a movie and I usually end it. She starts it with me and I end it. She already seen all of them. All she watches is horror films.
Hold up. Is it true that is that bad that it could possibly make somebody throw up?
No. Okay, then it's not. Everybody's pussies.
I've never once believed any of those stories.
Me neither. I just wanted to make sure.
You guys remember when the Exorcist came back into theaters, and that's how they marketed it? Is like people with the new cut of the Exorcist, walking out, passing out, fainting, all that shit. Bullshit. I've never believed those stories once.
That's what happens. But ever since I met Melissa, like always horror films. We'd sleep with horror films on, like fucking Michael Myers and fucking Terrifier, and then like B films with just gore. That's like what all she watches.
The worst thing to sleep to.
That's what I said.
I sleep to The Office and Parks and Recreation.
Part 2.
I haven't seen all of it. I've seen some of it, but not all of it. Because it was one of the nights we started watching it on the couch. She's like, I want to go to bed. All right, let's go to the bed. I started watching it. Then when I'm in bed, I'm out.
The beginning of the second act of number 2 is, and I haven't watched number 3 yet. So you've seen number 3. I haven't seen number 3, but the beginning of the second act is one of the most like demented things I've ever seen on camera.
Dude, the whole fucking
it's all
thing.
about torture. It's like literally it's a scene about torture.
The second one's more like a storyline. You know, when it has more of a storyline.
Yeah,
they give you a protagonist and
so ridiculous shit.
It's crazy,
absurd. But I mean, let's get to the bullet point here. The thing to talk about is Art the Clown. That's the reason it pops off. Obviously, the effects is cool and all that shit. But Art the Clown is our new. It's the first horror icon we've had in 15 years.
He's like the next Michael Myers, Jason, fucking Freddy.
He's a big horror icon we've all wanted. They tried to do it with Pennywise, which I would say didn't pop off completely because
the original's better.
Because Tim Curry did it. You know what I mean? And this one, they had to use CGI to make him scary and all that shit.
I'd say more, they tried to do it with like, fucking Saw, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They tried to make that.
They just killed that after
Jigsaw, to me.
Jigsaw was never,
he's not the guy.
He's not the guy. It's not slasher either.
Yeah, he's not the guy. Yeah, he's a mastermind of all these like traps and shit, but you don't see him kill people. He's not this like iconic, like when you take the.
Still cool.
Yeah, the concept is cool, and you have the little doll, right? I guess that's like
still nothing beats the first one for me because that's
a good movie.
Dude, the ending was just like
after the third movie. It's just like get over.
It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle for just cool, crazy deaths, and I think that's what happened. And that's how we got Terrifier. I would say is literally we had all these movies. Final Destination, I would put in that category. Saw, where it's literally there's no purpose or storyline to the movie that matters. It's literally just a formula. It's a formula that like how do we watch people die in an interesting way,
like Scream and shit.
Yeah, you know, it's just it's a vehicle for that. And that's how people get their butts in the seats. But Terrifier, it's playing off that formula, but it also finally nailed that really good icon.
Somebody finally had the right vision for a good
like slasher thriller fucking shit.
The Roots.
Yeah, I mean, they did go to the Roots.
Have you met?
Then on number 3, Tom Savini did the special effects.
Yes,
came out of retirement to do them.
Oh, damn.
That's so sick about it.
Fool's like 70 years old.
Yeah.
And he came out and said, I'll do it.
Shout out Sex Machine.
How sick is that, dude?
Can we shout out Sex Machine? Everybody, can we get a Sex Machine chant? Sex Machine.
Sex Machine.
Sex Machine. Sex Machine.
I'm with that. That's the shit, dude. But Tom Savini is the man, dude. Like, if you're going to go with special effects, he's the guy, you know? He's the guy. He's the godfather of special effects.
The dude of dudes.
And then he did it, which is fucking great. Super dope. Let's get into some music.
All right. Yeah. We're off of...
real quick.
We're off of horror movies. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. No, I got this. Oh, no. Not that one.
What you do got is another cut water, dude.
You need a cutty?
And get one of those White Russians.
All right, I'm going to just cut to Mick because here's what I'm going to do.
Cut to me. I got some things to say.
I know you have. You're sitting on some shit to say.
I'm just sitting on all kinds of information for you guys. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for sitting in with us. And you know, while I wait for Anthony to give me a cut water. Yeah. Wow, look at this. Nervous with a smile. I tip in different ways.
With the tip.
Right. Yeah, I get a different tip from Mick, if you understand what I'm saying there. So, okay. before Johnny gets back and we get into some music, Mick, are you familiar with the Terrifier franchise? Are you familiar with the movie?
No.
At all? No? Okay. Yeah.
Do you like
it's on my, well, I'm not,
horrors?
I'm not a movie, I don't really watch movies.
No, Raul, he's what we would call normal.
Yeah, I'm abnormal. No, I don't, I mostly watch like just like TV shows, like series and stuff. I don't really watch, because I have this thing where I just like to binge things, you know, versus
multiple hours of
So,
watching
since
at
you
a
like
time.
to binge things, have you heard of this little show called Plebes?
Plebes.
Plebes?
Oh, it's on my watch list. I
My
haven't seen
goodness,
it. I haven't
that
seen it yet.
show is hilarious.
Is it good?
It's hilarious.
What is it called?
Plebes?
Plebes?
Yes.
The P?
Plebs.
Okay, I'm looking
Plebes.
for something funny.
It's
I finished.
hilarious,
I watched Tires like 10 times through. That's the shit.
I'm
You ever
in
seen
love
that?
with Tires, dude.
Bro,
That's
Shane
so
Gillis?
fucking
it's a
funny.
new
Shane
new
Gillis is the
series for
man.
me that I could just I could let that ride while I sleep.
Yep.
There's shows
That's what
that I
I've been
watch
doing
while I
lately.
sleep. South Park,
Yep.
Simpsons, Office, King of the Hill, and Tires has joined that ranks.
Yeah, mine
It
is
has.
The Office, Forged in Fire, there's another one with this guy that does like food shit. Oh, the fuck's his name? He's the fucking
Is it Gordon
man.
Ramsay?
No.
Minor drive-ins and dives.
No. It's like that. It's like that. Don't feed Phil. Don't feed Phil. It's the fucking best, dude.
He's like, you guys ever seen Man versus Food?
No.
That's the shit.
All right, I'm leaving it on you. I got to piss too, guys.
So for me, it was The Office. And then what did I say second? Forge and Fire. I love Forge and Fire.
Me
the
too.
fucking shit. Chopped was another one, the food one, and then with like a challenges. But then it was what's it called? I just said if Don't Feed Phil was the newest one. Sometimes West Coast Customs. I'll throw that on and go to sleep. But recently it was Tires, and then I started just now. I'll tell when he gets back. There's another one I just started watching when I go to sleep now. It's the best, and I'm gonna tell you guys, it's a cartoon, and you guys know of it. You guys heard of it for sure. But once I say it, you're gonna be like, yeah, oh yeah, that show is the best. It's one of the best cartoons like I've watched in a long time, and I never watched it a lot growing up. But I
Is
just
it a
throw
new
it on.
show? Like
No,
newer?
no.
Older?
A little bit older. Yeah, a little bit older. You're not gonna guess it. There's no way you're gonna guess it.
I'm gonna guess it, damn it.
So
All right, give me, what kind of humor
let me
is it?
catch up Anthony,
What kind of
because
humor is
Anthony
it?
might know this more than any of us.
Okay, wait, no, give me your list and then catch me
Him or
up.
the old school.
Give me your list that you have and then catch me up.
So my list was start off with The Office. Then it went into there's like random ones. So
Forged
like
in Fire.
Forged
Yeah,
in
I
Fire,
heard
West
that.
Coast Customs.
Okay.
Don't Feed Phil. Chopped is one of them. Another
Chopped
one
is good,
is
yeah.
there's one kind of like Storage Wars. It was like one of those ones that I watched a lot, just like, go to sleep. But the other one is the animated show of Mr. Bean.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the fucking best, dude.
I have that show. I have that show on
fucking good.
DVD.
Bro.
Well, Mr. Bean in general, people
It's
don't
fucking
realize.
so good. He's the
people-
best.
Something that I will say about
Was the
Mr. Bean,
best.
and I watched Rat Race last night, by the way. Yeah, I hope
Rat
it's at
Race.
Ace. I hope I
It's
win.
at Ace. A
Fucking
little-
shout
little
out
cock
Rowan
doggies.
Atkinson. That fool's so funny.
He's like,
Was.
little cock doggies.
Did he die?
No.
Okay, I thought you said
Did he?
was. No, I thought
No.
Raul
I
said
think he
was.
passed away.
I thought
so.
you were gonna say you just met him because you just came from his territory. Your outfit.
Look it up.
Oh
because
yeah,
I don't wanna kill
my
somebody.
British rapper attire. Look out! I'm opening up at Brixton Academy this weekend. All right, I'm coming. I'm gonna perform right before Nasty Shanks and Britty Pfeiffer. I don't know. Does that
Britty Pfeiffer?
Brittany Pfeiffer.
Does that sound like British stuff?
Yeah.
But yeah,
you
no.
got it.
I
You
think
got
he's
it.
still alive. Rowan
yeah, I thought so.
I don't think so. Wait,
But
hold
yeah,
on.
That's
no,
groundbreaking news. That's
Born
Mr.
he
Bean
doesn't have a death.
animated.
Doesn't got a death in here.
Yeah, Mr. Bean
animated
animated
Mr.
show,
Bean, bro.
and then also something
good.
something to note. I believe I don't know the exact number, but the iconicness of Mr. Bean. Everybody knows Mr. Bean. Like we all you said it, and Raul knew it. Mick knew it. Like we all know it. So there's an iconicness in our generation to it. And do you know that ran off of one season?
What?
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, the first Mr. Bean, the actual show.
Yeah, it was just one season. Then he did 2 movies, and then that was really it. And then,
but the animated show, bro, it's so
that's it. That's
like,
all the. That's how good it was.
This is what I love about it. This is what I love about it because the music is very Looney Tunes, right? And they don't sit. They don't. There's no dialogue. It's just them. Everybody is fucking. Huh? And he mumbles things. He's like, yeah. But you know what he's saying because that's how he always is, right? He's always mumbling, barely says any words. But dude, it's so fucking good. The music reminds me of Phantomos. That's what it reminds me of.
It's right on the cusp.
Just fucking babbling shit.
Every year I watch the Mr. Bean Christmas special. I watch it every year. So good. It's fucking amazing.
Fun fact.
Do you guys think he's an alien? You guys ever watched? Have you guys watched? Because that's the thing is like
he gets alien vibes. That's
well,
for sure.
the thing is like they open up a lot of the episodes with him being beamed down from space. That's how
true.
it starts.
That's true. I
think that's the idea.
Do you think that's the idea?
Yeah, it's got to be.
That's what I was always my takeaway.
Never thought about it.
Fun fact. I used to make fun of my dad when he was a little younger because he looked like Mr. Bean. For real.
Lucky.
And he's the one that introduced me to him.
Your dad looked like Mr. Bean,
right? So imagine me being a little younger,
just getting into shenanigans all day.
And here's because first of all, I'm adopted, right? By American parents. So
Right.
Imagine little Mexican me, fresh off the boat. And my dad shows me.
Wait, you swam here?
Mr. Bean.
He showed you Mr. Bean.
Well, I mean, it was a canoe. You know what I mean?
You floated,
dude.
You floated here.
Well, it was a makeshift. It was like a bunch of
these fucking
2-liter bottles.
2-liter bottles together. His Theo was very crafty.
That's right. How do you think I got so creative?
It's in his blood.
Well, based off the dating on that's probably the Shasta 3 liters.
Yeah, the big fat ones.
3s.
And remember the big boys?
If you guys know anything, and you been in Mexico, it's well known that in Mexico they got the big motherfucking bottles.
3-liter, dude.
3-liter bottles.
3-liter bottles.
You have to fucking have one in your shoulder when you go to the store.
They literally don't even fit in the grocery bag. You know,
you could put 2, maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2 if you're lucky. But then you're not even getting the handles to close.
Yeah, that's too heavy.
Yeah, you're not even getting the handles to close together.
They don't even sell that in California anymore, man.
No, they don't.
So California banned that shit.
Yep, my raft was safe. Right, that's why I'm here.
They put like fucking 6 of them bitches on there.
I'm just kidding, Trump. I came here legal. I'm a citizen.
No, you're good now.
I'll tell you this
you're
right
a
now.
Citizen now. You were in the army, dude. You're a citizen. What the fuck? You paid your dues. You paid more dues than all 3 of us.
He's all, hey, I bought somebody's social security card. Who,
He's still running off of some guy named fucking Charles Blake.
Charles, I know what Charles Blake. Charlie? I know Charlie.
Charlie? Oh yeah, Charlie.
All right. We're cracking into music.
Let's go.
So what's the song you brought, Raul? What is this?
So a little bit about this. I've been hearing about these guys a little bit on the internet. Little snippets on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy really got my attention because, as some of you know, my background in music is a little bit of melting pot. So I went through my reggae stage.
I think that's all of us. Yeah. You went to
reggae.
I
went through my reggae stage. I was a drummer, reggae drummer for a long time. Had several bands. And so when I started seeing these guys on Instagram, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I just saw this little snippet of this song. The band is called Aurorawave.
Mm-hmm.
And so this song is called Kindness, right? And they're featuring a singer from Attila.
Nice.
But
shout out Franz.
It's just one of those things where it's just like, it shouldn't work, but it works.
Right.
And it sounds so good.
I already like it. I'm going to be honest.
Very reggae, actually.
Yeah, it's got the vocally. Yeah, it's already like
it's like
rhythmically.
Yeah,
rhythmically like that. You know,
but you have No Love Lost. You need.
He needs a different song.
Is this really a different song?
Fucking idiot, dude.
How did that happen? I think I did actually press.
Well, but I mean, you can hear a little bit of what they.
Right. I see what they're doing already.
You know what I mean? You can keep playing this one.
So Kindness doesn't have a video then? Kindness doesn't have a video?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's a new song.
It's a visualizer. We got a
We'll take
visualizer.
visualizer. That's all
Oh
right.
shit!
We'll
I'm so
spin that shit.
retarded, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Just hit backspace.
I'm going back.
Just back it up.
Like how how autistic are
I'm
you? though?
acknowledging. I'm here sitting acknowledging how bad I am.
Put
with
in
this.
the reps.
It's all right, Anthony.
This is good for
you can
him.
blame the wheel.
There, I
No,
found
it's
it.
not all right. It's
This
his
is, no,
fault.
this is good for him. This
Blame
is,
the wheel.
This is fate.
It's fate
We live
dictating
in the
that
20th
I'm
century, dude. Come
I'm
on.
dumb
now.
as dog shit.
Okay, so the one part that I want you guys to appreciate of the song is the breakdown.
Okay.
Once the breakdown comes in, you'll be like, okay, I see.
All right. Well, I'm in a band that only does breakdowns, so that works. Already, that's fucking sick.
Now, immediately off the top of your head, when you hear this, Raul, is it more or less? Does it make you feel like this is like?
like
Are
it.
they doing it because it's gimmicky, or like you think it's like genuinely like? Oh yeah, it's like that's actually catchy.
Because one of the reggae bands that I was in, it was towards like the Cali reggae style. You know what I mean? So a lot of like
Blind.
distortion. You know what I mean? Like heavy riffs with the like classic mank of the
that
guitar, you know what
rhythm.
I mean?
That rhythm is definitive of reggae to me.
That's
Right.
that's kind of hard to do. You know what I mean? Like meld together
Put them
well.
together.
So these guys do it really well. That's why I really like them, right? Because you get two of the elements that I really like in music, which is metal and reggae. So from his voice to the riffs and the breakdowns, and like Mike was saying, the hooks and everything, all that works together. That's why it attracts me to it. You know what I mean?
It's something you haven't heard before done
Right,
this
right.
well,
Well, something that I have attempted in the past.
and you see
And
you see
somebody's
someone
actually
who did
doing
it.
it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. What is this symbol? What is this whole thing? Do we know about
I'm not
that?
sure. I just stumbled upon this band. I'm new to it too.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna be honest,
That's
dude.
the beauty of this podcast. We do that. If we stumble upon something new, we just, all right, let's fucking review it on the pod. Let's take a listen to it, you know? So this is perfect.
I'm gonna be honest. This falls to me in like this category of like how fashionable it is just to sound like sonically on point, like just to know you're following the formula of a good mix, because this is mixed really well. This is
And
like,
he knows something about fashion with his hat turned that way and a V-neck shirt.
yeah.
So, I would listen
if
to
it was
him.
a little cooler in here, I would put on my jacket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd
And
get.
not look as gay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about
For a
all
second,
that.
can you-
How could I look less gay, Johnny? I really don't know how that would work.
Nipple thistles.
Nipple thistles. What's the nipple thistle? What is that?
Those little nipple cups. That have
That's a
little,
tassel.
Oh, tassels.
Nipple
Tassels.
It just sounds better though.
What?
Feels-
A thistle
What
is
makes
what you
you
put
think?
on the
What
Christmas
makes you
tree,
think
right?
I'm not
Or
wearing
that's
those under this
tinsel.
shirt right
I,
now?
I like
Tinsel.
your version better, Mike.
Thistles,
thistle.
nipple thistles.
What is a thistle? I don't think that's a thing.
A thistle is
I
a
think it's
type
a
of like
spice.
brush.
I think you're
it's like
thinking
a type
thimble.
of brush thistle.
I could dig this for sure. And I know like 12 people that would like this.
Is that your way of saying that you have 12 black friends, Johnny?
No, I only got
But
one.
you see that transition from the
Yeah,
reggae to
yeah, yeah.
the metal?
And
Yeah,
well, I
that's
would
what-
say
it was
the
seamless.
thing,
It was
thing
seamless.
that's made this so accessible at this point finally is the mixing. Mixing it the
great.
same. Mixing it the same is all
Also,
that mattered.
They're starting to get a little aggressive now that the distortion came in. I like
Well,
it.
it's all this like serialized mix. Like we know what good drums sound like now.
Yeah.
Right.
As people who listen to metal or jazz or whatever, we've all kind of finally, as listeners and public, unified on what is a good mix sound. And when you take, let's say you put Bob Marley on stage, right? And him and his whole instrumentation setup and all of his instrumentalists and their individual amps and how they do their drums individually. That kind of does this, that has its very own unique effect, right? This band, aurorawave, has figured out a way to take some of those elements, use that style, and then implement it into the same sort of mixed world that we live in with like kind of high class progressive metal, where it's like, okay, anything in any style, in any clean guitar tone, dirty guitar tone, we know how to manipulate it to sound awesome. And then use those rhythms and everything. So I would say if you were to try this in the 90s or a couple of years ago, before we had this level of manipulation, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked as well.
Well, simply because of the fact that you're going from one genre to another that require different, levels,
guitar tones and shit,
and, And like I said, that transition from the reggae part to the what would be breakdown rather.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was pretty seamless.
Yeah.
Right.
But as far as the
Right,
drums
absolutely.
alone go,
Mhm.
like
Can I kind of burst
Yes,
you guys'
please.
bubble a little
Yes.
bit? So that thing you're experiencing that you think that the band is having the success of sounding this way, fusioned into that way, and then they can have like the tone sound like this, but then it sounds like that too, but makes sense.
What's
Darth
that?
Vader's calling.
Love that guy.
my thought was
Killed the fucking momentum,
you can
Johnny.
answer it if you want. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Answer it.
got to put on speaker though.
Oh, that was Raul. I was just ready to blame Johnny.
That would be me, yes, because of Star Wars. But
No, what I'm saying, all I'm going to say is it's a mixing thing. So if you know the key of the song,
The tempo.
each frequency has a note to it. I don't know if you've seen, this is a nerdy topic. People, if you use Fat Filter, there's a little piano roll on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see a little piano on the bottom of Fat Filter.
okay.
Those notes correspond to the scale, the musical
Right,
scale.
right.
You can literally drop the EQ on all the frequencies from your sound source, so everything's in key.
Okay.
Sonically, from the way it falls on your ear.
Right.
That's what you're hearing. That's the effect you're hearing.
But you don't think that they have something to do with it, the way they write?
Yeah,
the
the
way
way
they're
they
writing,
write.
yeah.
That's part of it. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like if we're talking tonally,
Yeah.
that's where that comes from.
Yeah, it was smooth tonally, and at the same time they wrote a good riff to go into another riff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. So they're doing everything right, is what you're saying.
The engineers did everything right.
I would say that's the point that I'm trying to make, is that they're modernly doing everything right. Because if you were to do this, like let's say you do this, and I'm interested to see this band live or see how they do this live, right? Because I would say
Real quick though, play the song and shut the fuck up, please.
wrong one.
Oh
See, then they go
man,
to
Franz is getting better, ain't he? He's getting better and better at sounding awesome.
he's smart because he went straight for
He's
the
the
fucking
man.
middle
I
trap
respect
shit.
the shit out of him, man. It's hard to not acknowledge the hustle. He sounds great.
My band D&G sent him one of our tracks, and he reviewed it and he loved it. And he was like,
Really?
"Oh, this is fucking sick."
Nice.
Which is weird because I think it's fucking whack, but he liked it. So that's the good thing. No, I like that music.
I think that's our worst song, but but yeah, no. I think like Mick said, I think it has all to do with that that mixing thing, dude. This live, I would be very interested to see how it translates, because to get guitar tones and stuff, and probably they're all working off of I always forget it. It's not Axe Effects, it's not Kemper. What is it, Mick? That
This motherfucker said Axe Effects.
what is the live thing where it's like you could program all your guitar tones and all the switches and everything like that?
Well, I use a Helix from Line
Helix.
6.
That's the one I'm thinking of. But maybe they do that or whatever. But making like live like reggae tones for your guitar happen with like a pedal setup and a manual thing going on, and then going straight into like flawlessly transitioning into like a metal breakdown guitar tone. That's not easy to do live.
Well,
My thing is the freaking, the tuning. You know what I mean? Because they're playing some pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But that's not impossible, dude.
They're still being able to.
Well, if you're
to pull
in
out
A,
the reggae sound at the same
if you're
time.
in A, you could play an E. That's something that I've
true.
learned.
That's true.
Is like if you're in A on a 7-string, you could play an E standard the same exact way. You just ignore the top string. It's like it all scales the same.
Yeah,
it's just about your placement on the fretboard as far as the guitars and bass are concerned. But when it comes to drums and all that kind of production, like I said, this sort of style, I would say the only reason it got pulled off this successfully is because production allowed it to be. Because of good production.
Bitch.
Yeah, people want to see who they're listening to.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to see me. I'm the board bitch.
I'm like the fucking Mick screensaver, dude.
I like Mick as the screensaver.
From the fucking corners.
I like when I'm going to be honest with you. I find you a place of security because you're the most reactive.
Since when?
I know. I think your reactions are the most organic.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. See, and then you see what Johnny does? He plays it up like some sort of ham. He's a ham. You're a ham, Johnny.
He's a little
Nobody
DVD.
likes a ham.
Hit the corner!
He's a
Come
little
on.
D.
There it is. Oh. His trajectory's all off. It's all curled.
It's hard to. It's going for the corner. Oh, never mind.
Look at the Johnny screensaver.
You know that? Imagine having that as your screensaver, just me fucking.
Hey, if you guys sign up to our Patreon, you will get a Johnny screensaver.
Yes, absolutely.
I would love it to be a still of Johnny. Watch it. Stay exactly still, Johnny. Stays perfectly still, right? And then at the arm joint, we animate the arm. You know what I mean?
Just going like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Photoshop a dick on his hand.
Exactly. We animate just the arm, and it's a still of you. That'd be beautiful.
But with a dick in his hand and see if he makes it into his mouth.
Yeah, that's it. Raul got it. Raul got to the bottom of it. That's what it is.
Is it going to hit his mouth? I'm like, barely passes me.
It's gonna be that new corner.
Yes, dude. Yes, and it's a dick with that DVD logo tattooed on it. It has that, the DVD logo. It's tattooed on the dick.
That's great.
And we see if it comes into your mouth.
I'm gonna make that.
All right, let's finish this track. Let's hear it out. And honestly, proficiency wise, as far as like the vocalist being good,
that was 5 seconds.
we gotta do it that way. It's weird.
No, we don't.
No,
we don't.
I mean, you don't got to cut it off that fast. But
I mean, literally, just let it play, dude. At this point, don't be here till fucking 7 p.m. Come on.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to indulge in the song here a little bit. No.
Oh, so am I. You talking over
You're
it?
like, you're not letting me. But my last little point that I was going to say is that proficiency wise, musically, everybody who's involved here, good writers, good vocalist.
I'd agree.
That's it.
Ooh.
Told you that shit was nasty.
Johnny is that guy. Johnny's that guy.
If I had more room, I'd be pissing off Mick a lot more right now.
I do love hearing Franz again on some breakdown shit. That's good. Love it.
Yeah, it's this nasty snarl to him.
Yeah, he's all nasal scream, and I love it. He proves all those people who are like, you got to do it from the diaphragm. He proves them wrong because it sounds fucking brutal and awesome.
No, if you got control, you got control.
People are just built different. That's all it is. I like that.
Groovy as shit, dude. So, okay. So, would you say this falls in the camp of like shit like, okay, so it was like Sublime. Could they play a show with Sublime?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
It's like,
well, this song in particular, obviously, because they have fans, it would be iffy because that breakdown right there, you have to be.
Some reggae fans are going to be like, what?
Yeah. People who are like true reggae heads, you know what I mean? I think they might get turned off by that. But people like me who are into everything, I'm like, fuck yeah,
Like, that's sick.
Yes, thank
No,
you.
but
It's like Jizmachi and shit.
This is a good. This is a good bridging band, though. I feel like if you were to throw
Yeah.
a show,
Yeah.
say for instance, like it was Sublime, these guys, and then you would have a metal band.
This is a band that would help get those
You know what I
fans
mean? Those
into that
fans,
shit.
You know what I mean? Because like the reggae fans,
I'll
wouldn't
say
expect,
they're not the only ones. The first band that I heard that was like this, I think they're called Gizmachi, but I call them Jizmachi all the time.
Did you guys ever like Skin Shred?
They're like Skin Dread.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Skin
they're
Dread,
like
yeah.
it's like new metal and
That's
reggae.
the one I have for
Yeah.
reference is Skin Shred.
Ginger does a lot of fucking reggae shit. Like I like that.
Oh, Ginger. Oh my
Ginger's
god.
fucking
Yeah.
the
Dude, I
shit.
haven't thought about Skin Dread in so long.
Especially their new stuff.
That's
Yeah,
great.
Fucking incredible. Fucking Ginger's incredible.
I almost brought them, but I saw these guys back. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna
fuck.
go
It was
piss.
it.
Hey,
We
Then-
all know Ginger.
You're good.
Yeah,
We've reviewed them on the
dude,
pod
I
before.
took my daughter to the first Ginger concert.
Did you?
Yes, sir. It was
Fuck.
beautiful.
They're so good live.
It was beautiful, dude. I was like, oh my fucking god, I want to marry you. I mean,
Yo, I met her one time at one of the shows. She was at the bar with her boyfriend, which was at the time. I don't know if they're still together, but the drummer from Suicide Silence.
oh,
They were both at the bar together. I was like,
wait, which one?
huh?
Ooh,
The first drummer from Suicide. I forgot his name,
Art
dude.
Cruz?
The guy with the long hair and was fucking all yoked.
Don't know what it is.
But they were.
I should be ashamed.
I think they're together still. I
I
think.
should be ashamed
Why?
that I don't know who that is.
They're a beautiful couple. I'll say that. If I watching that live, I'd be down. I'd be down to see that. I'm just saying.
OnlyFans.
Wait, you're
just
saying you're
saying.
down for the OnlyFans?
I'm just saying if they didn't make if Tati and I fucking forgot his name. If they made a fucking OnlyFans,
I don't even know what the lead singer of Ginger looks like.
You're fucking.
Are you kidding me?
Just bring up Ginger. Just bring it up.
No,
We
seriously.
watched Ginger. I
We
didn't pay
did,
enough
but-
attention to.
Well, how do you not know
I
what
don't
she
know what
looks
she looks
like?
like.
because I didn't pay enough attention because I wasn't
Go
interested
sit in
enough.
the corner, Anthony. You
I
just,
have to
you know,
run the
I mean-
computer. This is basically the corner. This is basically the corner over here.
You know what? I want to cuddle
What's-
you.
okay,
real
Alex.
quick.
Raul,
His name's
because-
Alex Lopez.
Raul,
Okay.
because I trust your opinion,
Yes, sir.
and because I respect your opinion,
No, she's
give me
hot.
3 songs from Ginger that you think will sway my opinion about that band.
There is no threes. All of them.
All of them.
Listen
Yeah.
to all
but
of
give
them.
me.
That's true.
I need.
I'll give you
3.
Yeah, he knows more. I don't know their names, but I just know their songs.
Teacher is one of them.
Teacher.
We
yes.
listened to it. I
We
was not
did.
impressed. Go ahead.
You're not impressed
Speak
by
Astronomy?
teacher?
I Speak Astronomy is probably the dopest song they got.
I speak astronomy. I'll check it out.
There was the other one when they play live. Fucking what is that song called?
The one that
Yeah.
made her.
Dad Gummit.
The one
Is
that
it called Dadgummit? Because I'd respect that title.
I would.
the one on YouTube. The one made her
Yes, the
famous.
one we first showed you.
Yes, that one. The one that made me fall in love with him.
Pisces.
Yeah,
Pisces.
Just bring up Pisces real quick.
Pisces.
All right,
Ah,
let's do this.
Pisces,
then.
the
Let's
live-
do
live-
Why you
let's
do that?
alone do that.
My turn.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
All right.
We're all a bunch of piston motherfuckers over here.
Pissants. That's what they call us.
We're a bunch
They
of
call us
pissants.
pissants.
And I already have to go again. I thought I was gonna be good after the first one, but
It never helps.
checked, children.
I should.
Gentlemen?
Honestly, I should, guys. I'm
Speaking
gonna
on
be honest with you
prostates,
guys real
Nick,
quick. Can I be honest with you guys real quick?
Be honest. A nice change.
I don't I don't think I'm as healthy as I think I am. And I haven't been to the doctor in like
Ever.
20 years, honestly. I think I have a heart problem. I'm pretty
I have
sure
seen
I
this.
have
I have seen this video.
pretty sure I got a lot of things going on, guys. If I spontaneously combust, then you know that I had it coming.
This is Ginger,
Especially
Pisces.
with all the racist shit I say, I had it coming, guys. My buddy Reginald up here. That's not a good name. My buddy Chris over here.
Hey, no joke though, but this drummer is
the shit.
He is
fucking
good.
bad, though.
I'm not acknowledging it. The instrumentally proficiency is there.
Just his grooves are so
She's not
ridiculous.
even hot right here either.
Shut
She's
your
so much.
mouth.
She's so
Don't
much
shoot-
hotter
Say
don't
now.
that
shoot
again. Say
all
that again. Clean,
bad.
Johnny.
So
Let me
much
get-
hotter now.
Let me
You
get you.
shut your filthy, porky mouth.
Let me no. Say it again. Clean. When we get you full shot. Go ahead, Johnny.
She's hot as. She's not even that hot right here.
There we
Nowadays,
go. We got it.
Even
we got
better.
it. We got it clean.
No. Nowadays is what I'm saying. Right now, woo, woo.
Do we have a shot?
Hey,
of,
I have that microphone.
I'm using that microphone right now.
Oh, is that what that is?
Here it comes. Here it comes. Is it coming right now? I'm
Right
coming.
here
we are.
I'm gonna start coming right now.
Hey, mate, over there. It's where's Mick?
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm trying to get it to. There we are. Yeah. Woo. All right, you're good, Raul. Go for it.
This is like literally my favorite bass player right now. Eugene is the man. Eugene?
You know
You're
what?
the man, Eugene.
Honestly, all of them. Every single one of them. Because the guitarist, too. The
They're
guitarist
all
is a
good.
beast.
They're all around good band.
It doesn't seem pre-produced to you guys. Like this audio is affected after the fact.
Of course it is.
Well,
Yeah, you always have
Come
to.
on, we're not fucking retarded.
but then why sell it like it's live?
No, but they're really this good
No,
live.
this is.
It doesn't seem like she's playing live.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm
it doesn't.
telling-
It does not seem to me like she's performing live.
a couple of
Watch
us
her. Watch
seen
her voice.
live.
What? No,
Anthony
I'll
needs to
rewind
go
it.
play in the freeway.
I'll rewind it. I'll rewind it.
No, I know. Look, Anthony, this is a video.
Watch
of
her
course.
scream. Watch her scream, dude.
Anthony,
She's
I'm not. I'm not
Well,
disagreeing with you.
Could I make another thing for you? If you're gonna say watch her scream,
Okay.
watch the guitar picks, watch the drum hits. You have to ask the question.
I'm honestly, I'm not calling into question the
This is not
production.
100%
of
live.
live.
What I'm
Yes.
saying, well, yeah, I know. But what I'm getting at is how good is the audio lined up to the video?
It's probably not. But this is the thing.
You're
I've seen
saying
them
maybe that's
live.
what I'm saying.
I've
Yeah.
seen them live. and
Okay,
they're-
maybe that's what
they're
I'm saying then.
Live, they're fucking incredible. They sound just like the
Just
CD
like that.
and
Yep.
better.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now.
Go watch them live, and then I'll
okay,
talk
I'm
to
going
you
to tell you
about
this right now.
it. Yeah,
Go watch the next band that you go see live.
yeah,
That you really, you walk away with. Oh man, that's the best show.
I did.
Make sure you
I saw this
guess.
band Dead Widow. Fucking amazing live, dude.
They
You guys are so
fucking
sick live.
suck. No.
No, you guys are so fucking good live.
And
dude.
honestly,
you guys
from
really
the
are
perspective, straight up from the perspective of the person who's performing, I wasn't proud of that performance.
You never
of course,
are.
whenever you are,
You
yeah,
never
exactly.
are.
Right. So, take that away, okay, from the adrenaline related experience of watching something live. Because there's been a bunch of times where I go watch a band and I record video of them, and then for some reason the impact of how good it was to me doesn't hit. So that's one of the things that's been this like big, like weird kind of new aggregate in recording live and live performed music and all the production that goes into it now. I've explained to you guys how much I'm obsessed with the band Rollo Tomasi. They have a record dropping on the 7th, or is it already out? I'm not sure, but it's a live performance of their whole, set. And I've been listening to that record nonstop, and it's so good. And it's them performing at their top tier, and they're just awesome. But I hear all the editing and I hear all that stuff, and I look past that and to bolster them up and be a fan because I really in love and enjoy what they do. And to me, I think that speaks like volumes right there. Is if you like a thing, you're just going to talk about it like you like it.
So here's what I think that is, and I kind of fall into that too. Is that is a trap for myself to
For everyone.
Just for me to expect me, because like when I'm gonna use hip hop as an example. Hip hop now, if you're
lost. Now I'm fucking pissed. Go ahead, Nick. Nick, whatever the fuck your name is.
Good. Good. Now, can you put that hat backwards now? I don't have to see that shit.
I'm out of here. I gotta go. You know what? Yeah.
You got some shit on your
rock
hat.
Johnny just
I
bombed.
still
He
rock
didn't
my
let-
team.
Johnny just bombed. He didn't know how to take it.
You got some shit on
Yeah.
your hat.
I don't even know what I was fucking talking about because this guy's a rude bitch.
Sorry.
He's an interrupting
I got
asshole,
mad
but I
right
got
now.
you, dude. I'll pick you right back up.
Pick
We were
me up,
talking
dude.
about live and live production and representation, adrenaline affecting how you receive a live performance.
Well, yeah, adrenaline. Okay, so
That was good, Anthony.
I jumped right back into
Live
it.
performance, yeah. Mick, go ahead.
so live for me, live performance it's a trap. What I was saying, it's a trap for especially us because you produce music, I produce music. We all are involved with making music. For me to say that, like I was using the example hip hop. So if you're producing music now, and you wanted, say for instance, you want to work with somebody, and I'm just saying they obviously have, I mean, you said Raul Fernandez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was the band you're in question here?
Yeah, I mean, that was just my first reference. Yeah.
First reference. Let me use them as an example. So, on for a producer, if they're working with producers or if they're working with a label, I mean, even if you're like a producer that's making music just for just to make money on the side, you want to work with other rappers and stuff. You cannot go in there expecting to you do things a certain way. You want to have things tracked a certain way because that was what you grew up off of. That's
how you're trained to do it, or whatever.
That's how you're trained to do it. That's the way. And the thing about it is, like, if you work with anyone that's like doing it now, like, no, I don't want to do it like that.
There has to be a level of adaptability nowadays, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's a trap. It's it's a trap on myself because I'm like, well, I know how much I appreciate my roots and where I came from, but I have to be, even when I go to like my regular job, I still have to remain the universal in my perspective on stuff. Cause it's like, if I keep a universal perspective on how to do this shit, I'm going to feel better. Cause guess what? I still get to create. I still get to work and I get to work with people that have newer ideas, and you know what I mean? But that's kind of what I was going for with Raul Fernandez. It was like, well, yeah, they might seem overproduced. They might seem like they have all this shit that kind of irks me. You know what I mean? Or you, but it's like, well, the goals, what they're doing is like, well, they have an ultimate goal of what they want to do with that project. And at the same time, it's like, well, do you want to respect what they want to do as a band? And what they're striving for in their own success, or are you just mad because they're not doing it the way?
That's the part where it's like I literally when it comes to like that specific example, Raul Fernandez, like that is a good example because they put out this awesome live record that I've been listening to for close to like 6 months now, like on audio, and they're finally doing the video of it. So to me, that like rings this weird thing where it's like, okay, so obviously there was all kinds of like stuff behind the scenes to make this look as best it could, as opposed to making it look as raw as it could. And that is the dichotomy I'm trying to measure. If that makes sense to you guys. Where I'm trying to measure the dichotomy of like, okay, so what does it mean to be a live musician? And what does it mean to simply put out content and say that it's live, say we performed it live or whatever, but edit it to high heaven?
Spell dichotomy.
Dichotomy.
He's the wrong guy to ask that question, by the way.
I was going to say the same thing, bro.
You were going to ask me to define it, I think.
Yeah,
Use it in a sentence. Can you give me the origin, please?
Yeah, I mean, quite simply, that world doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
I have to RIP and let the dead rest.
I know, but yeah, so I have to abandon. I personally have to abandon a level.
Would that be a good segue onto what we were
originality
of music?
You know what I mean?
I think that is a great segue. Right. Honestly,
I think that's pretty great.
It's pretty good.
Originality and
that has a lot to do with what Mick was saying earlier, right? Do you stick to your guns because like obviously you were saying you're looking for, just like I think we all have the same mindset, looking for individuals who can make different music, not original, because like I said, like most of the things are done. Everything's done.
Everything's been done.
Right. Mm-hmm. There's nothing like reinventing the wheel, right?
Right.
So do you stick with what you know you like and you're happy with, or if you want to be successful, do you go the other route where everybody is going?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good way to think about it. Good question.
For me, my better thought on that is like, what's dead being new?
What do you mean by that?
So the things that we've always, okay, I'm going to wait for him to chime in on this. I don't know if I want to
let me repeat that for Anthony. He said, how'd you say it again, Raul?
So the question is,
Anthony's going to like this.
Do you stick to your originality, your own way of doing things, finding individuals to think alike which is very hard? Or do you go the other way?
Commercialize.
Yeah.
if that's a simple,
where they tell you what to do, what to say, how to dress,
or you have to
I mean?
literally take into consideration things before instead of having an unadulterated process of how you create, you take into consideration the influences of other people's opinions and how they listen to music and stuff. You know what? I have a direct kind of representative to this. This is why I love Brandon, Johnny. This is why I love the fuck out of Brandon. He just
He's
makes
like you.
shit,
You guys
dude.
are the same guy.
He just makes shit. I
he's
love
black.
that. I think that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the
stop.
question.
You're saying I'm not black, Johnny? I told you I'm 50% Cuban.
What? He's not black.
But no, I respect. I honestly, I'm going to be honest. I do hardline in the sand, respect that process more, because I think if everybody on the planet is individually creating some sort of unique thing that is an artistic representation of what they do, how they feel, how they believe, that's more special to me than the idea of us all trying to align on this one definitive idea of how music or art should be or sound.
But that's what the people want, though.
Yeah,
But that's the commercial entertainment value
That's
element to
the
it.
question.
It
At what point do you say, I want to stick with my
okay, so this actually brings it full circle.
Okay.
Go successful.
This is where you have to make a decision. You cannot. This is not a fucking thing you keep your fucking foot in the door for, dude.
That's right.
You don't.
Yeah.
You either say I'm gonna be an entertainer or I'm gonna
be an
just
artist.
stay.
Well, my thing
Well,
is,
an artist. Well, like I said,
Artist is different from entertainer.
that's what I'm saying.
that's true.
That's my point.
Yeah.
There's two different.
Oh,
there's
I
two,
got a point
see
on
what
it
you mean.
too, but-
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that at all.
There's two different sides to the coin, dude. You can
True.
for music. There's the entertainer side of music, and then the artistic side of music. There's an artistic side of comedy. There's the entertainer side of comedy.
Absolutely.
But the thing about it,
speaking my language.
But the thing about it is, you have to respect the both sides of the coin, because
I don't. I will refuse
you
that
don't.
point.
No,
Yeah,
that's not
you
true.
don't. No,
To
he
say
don't.
that,
because
to say that to respect the other side of the coin is.
But artisan nature is to represent emotion. Entertainment nature is to make money.
Right.
That is something I can't respect as much as the expression
But why not?
of emotion. Because in this world, we are dealing with the current, we're watching the artifacts of the bad results of that sort of lifestyle happen, and we don't fully understand because it hasn't fully played out how bad capitalism has been for us. So to bastardize art with capitalism like that is a negative thing overall for humanity. It's a bad thing to do. Even though we don't see it in our direct lifetime, we don't see the results of it in our lifetime because we're making money off of it and all that stuff. It's bad for our future. It's bad for our kids, because it's taking the one thing that makes us human, sentience, the most important thing, art, creativity, all that shit, and it's bastardizing it into a form of making money as opposed to being the thing it used to be.
Well, I do agree on that. The point of the bastardizing. For example, like this freaking pop artist who don't even write their own music or lyrics or anything, right?
There's like 10 producers on one song.
You find a pretty girl that can, belt out a couple notes,
put butts
write
in
a
seats.
pretty song for her, have her sing her the way you want to sing her, and then that's it, right? I mean, I understand that. I get that point. But at the same time, you have to have that. Somebody has to do it because that's what the masses want.
But why do the masses matter?
Masses don't, because that's where the money is.
It's not, well, like I was saying, what was it, last episode?
Yeah.
I was saying this, dude, literally, you have to encompass what, as an artist, if you desperately want your message for your music and you feel like this could change someone's life, are you willing to work for that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's how
Within
I think
that's
within the guidelines of the way things are, because I don't have control of the shit. I'm not in the tech industry.
Absolutely.
I cannot control commerce, the e-commerce world. I cannot control that shit.
Right.
The distribution element of music is one factor of like how you're going to affect people. For sure. I'll acknowledge that up and down. But the fact of the matter is, if I were sitting around a campfire with 6 people and I played a song acoustic for them that touched them, that would have the exact same effect and memory kind of retention. It would hit them and touch their heart in the same way that's important to me. Okay, that has no dollar amount on it.
Anthony thinks like Anthony thinks like Van Gogh. I see a poor artist that just does what he does, and then we think like Picasso. You know, we're like, yo, I'm gonna do some shit. People like this shit. Really? Okay, I'll do more of that because they like it.
That's what I was saying though. Like,
but would you say that's been a positive thing?
In this room alone, I think we're all capable of coming up with a badass album, writing it, producing it, recording it, all that shit independently, and make money. Right.
Right.
But is the value to that money?
It's going to be a fucking uphill battle, right? We've already experienced it.
But is the value to all of that work money?
I think.
Well, I mean, at one point it has to be. You have to live.
I'm not thinking about that. So from the way you're describing it is like, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's money involved. Yeah, I absolutely understand that. But you're saying it in a way towards it's like, well, I want to be famous just for my art.
I don't want to be famous.
Oh, then. Be happy then.
I am happy. But that's the part. That's the part that's hard to convince you guys about with this whole argument. Is that it's not about, to me, fame or creativity and art is not about fame. It's not about success. It's about representing what's in here that you can't put into words sometimes.
Okay,
and I think everybody on this planet
but if you can
would be better off.
If you can make some money off of that, wouldn't you like that?
I mean, I guess that's a byproduct.
Hang on. I understand what you're saying, but it's almost like you're literally, like I was saying before, the snake biting its own tail right now. So
what else are the rest of us? What else are we doing?
No, what I'm saying is, yeah, that's happening. The things that irk you with the music industry, I understand. You have every right.
I could agree with that too.
Motherfucker, stop chiming in on my fucking thoughts,
I got to.
What is fucking Mystery Science Theater 5000 or some shit? The fuck out of here, dude.
That's pretty much exactly what we do.
Here. You got a little fucking Johnny Silhouette in the corner. That's fucking talking shit. Get the fuck out of here.
That's pretty much exactly what we do. We're literally that.
Yeah.
No, what I'm trying to say is, if you're writing music for the sake of writing music, who gives a fuck at all what anyone else is fucking doing? I don't give a fuck. There's people making so much more money. There's people that they have this lifestyle that I'm never going to probably ever have. I'm happy with where my life's at. I'm going to keep continually making music. But guess what? Like I was saying last episode, it is a symptom. It's a symptom of if you're doing something that it reflects with people. Do you want to have it in yourself as the artist to respect that people are loving your music? Enough so.
Well, why is that contingent to the financial element of it?
No,
that's the part that I'm talking about.
Because if you have to make a decision, like I was saying, you have to make a decision. If you are seeing people being affected in a positive way, in a way that you've always seen for yourself, why wouldn't you want to put money into having that more accessible to people?
Yeah. If you believe in the message that you're portraying, why wouldn't you want to push that more?
Can I give you a why real quick? It'll be a quick sentence.
Yeah, go for it.
I will shut up real quick, but can I
and
give you a
what
why?
else I was saying
because
is,
what connects to the he had every right to do that because I'm in the bitch mode. The reason it's not important to me that it connects to absolutely everybody is because most people are dumb fucks, and most people make Taylor Swift the most successful artist in the world, and I don't trust
Bud
that.
Bunny.
Or Bad Bunny. Yeah. I don't trust that as a good aggregate for quality.
No, I agree with you 100%.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's like, what I'm getting at is like, why does that diminish your ability to be self-fulfilled in your own
Because there
writing?
could be so much more art in the world.
That's exactly the point. So you're saying Taylor Swift makes dog shit music, whatever.
And there's going to be more people now because of this system in the
But I'm saying, if you focused on what you're doing, then you can make...
I know, but the cost benefit reward system here, right? That's going to reward someone who's like Brandon, let's put that at one end of the spectrum. Brandon, someone who just does what he likes to do and makes whatever the fuck he wants to make.
Yeah,
versus someone who's going to see Taylor Swift and see her formula of success and then just copy it. Okay. That has a detrimental effect.
But isn't it our job as creatives and as musicians to like offset
make that go away?
Yeah, make that go away.
Okay, but that's a great.
You're never going to make it go away because, like I said, the masses is what they wanted.
Yeah. Okay, but that's a great distinction.
Let's go back to a little bit a band from back in the day, a little bit back in Queen, right?
Okay.
Do you not agree that Queen is one of the greatest bands in the world?
I'd agree with that. Yes, I would agree with that. Yes.
Do you not think that they started in little bars like us?
I absolutely agree with that.
Just for fun, and then little by little, that shit started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this motherfuckers ended up playing for millions of fucking people.
Because they were that good. Absolutely.
Right. So, for Freddie Mercury,
no.
To him was about the music.
Real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off, dude, but you're missing a big point of the point I'm trying to make. You already said it. They started in the bars.
Right.
They had something from the get-go. It was not this commercial thing that was put together by committee. These people who met in a room at the top of Capitol Records and like, hey, how do we make this artist the biggest we could make them? No, Queen got big organically. Right. Because they were that fucking good.
They did reject a lot of records too, a lot of deals.
But what they also did is say, hey, how can we sort of get the masses at the same time?
I think there's a distinction there between what we're used to seeing with music versus what happened then. They were doing it. They were really doing it. They're a band like Led Zeppelin, a band like Queen, a band like the Rolling Stones, the Beatles. They were defining how music should sound off of how good they were as musicians versus nowadays people look at bands like that and they say, hey, we got to do what this band did. We have to accomplish how did they do it? Let's copy that. As opposed to trying to find a new unique way.
My bottom line is you got to be 80-20. 80% creative, 20% entertainment. That's the only way.
You think so?
That's the percentage for me.
We were entertaining. Why? Yeah. Because we had the production on stage. Yeah. We had lights, smoke machines, everything.
Yeah.
We moved around. Randy was on full makeup and everything.
Yeah.
We were entertaining. But our music was badass on top of that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So entertainment aspect was just the cherry on top to the music.
Yeah.
Right.
And entertainment in every facet. And social media, fucking live shows. Like
that's what I'm saying. You have
portraying
that.
But you wouldn't say the principles that you guys are defending right now worked in your to the adverse of your success? No, you wouldn't say that those things worked against you?
No, they didn't. They worked with us.
It's classification of it. So if it's like if you're gonna be an artist, be an artist. If you're gonna be an act, be an act.
Because we were independent. No one helped us. We did everything.
Everything.
The Scare House shows that we did, Mick and I, we built the whole stage by ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This fool put in a whole month full of shows, weekends full of shows, quick as fuck with bands everywhere. You know what I mean? So it was an independent organization that we built with no help from
nobody,
no sponsors, nothing.
What I'm saying is, having done that, having put in that work, having done all those things hands-on yourself, moving the gear yourself, building the stage yourself, all of that shit, okay? The commercial element of not still, even though you guys had great music, the fact that it didn't fit into this commercial window that was more receptive to people, that didn't work against you. I'd say you couldn't
because
argue
we were
that.
very successful for that festival. We were dude, we had a month and a half.
On a show-by-show basis, that's a different thing, though. Judging like show-by-show, like how good your set was received versus... I hate to say it, and I hate to be the dick here, but Abrakadabra's not a band anymore.
No, but we're talking about that event alone. That event alone was very successful for us.
Okay, so on a show-by-show basis, what did you do? You accomplished something that felt like an accomplishment. And that's what I'm saying, is like you accomplished something. There's no way to take that away from you. But in the grand scope of how people measure success, do people regard you the same way as they would regard Taylor Swift if they saw them on the street? No. And I think that's bullshit. I think the fact that you have just as amount of talent, both you, Mick, Johnny, all have just as amount of talent as this other fucking piece of shit that makes millions of dollars and sells out stadiums and all this shit.
So do you think it's an equal? Do you think are you more for music? Are you more of an equal opportunity of
I'm
outcome,
literally-
of outcome? Or
The difference
of
is
opportunity?
she's 20-80. She's 20% creativity, 80%.
Oh, I
fucking
would say she's
entertainment.
opposite that. She's
it's opposite.
very little at creativity
Opposite.
and mostly marketing.
I disagree with
Very
that.
Well, it's
little,
marketing,
very
yeah.
little, yeah, all marketing,
But
very little creativity.
her live
But
shows
again,
are great.
again,
Of course,
there's no
because there's
doubting it. She
money
plays
and
3
money and
hours
money
straight.
that's poured into it.
Taylor
There's millions
Swift
of
is
dollars.
not putting on the show. She's not putting on the fucking stage.
The whole
she's
team,
not putting the
lots of
lights.
money.
She's not doing the
Yeah, she's
the
not doing any of
wardrobe.
that shit.
She's not even, well, she might write her songs now, but
Yeah, she
you know what I
does.
mean? Okay, so she might write her songs, whatever.
But she's been around
everything
that industry for a
everything
decade.
else, somebody's pumping money into it. Which
I
is
mean, take
helping
the
her.
difference is take
Right.
Cardi
She's
B.
not
Cardi B
doing it
is like
herself.
straight fucking.
You guys
She
are
don't
looking-
do shit for
You guys are
herself.
overcomplicating this shit. The common person doesn't see music the way we do.
No,
dude.
I
Absolutely.
Right, right.
I
So-
agree
right,
with that
that's
100% though.
The way
But
these-
this is
the way-
important
but no,
because
no.
the dialogue.
No. We're talking about people because right now we're talking about our own fucking pride right
The
now.
masses don't matter to
Right.
me.
The masses don't
Always.
give a fucking matter.
Hell no.
Well, if we're talking about the masses right now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. People see music as a commodity the way they see restaurants. People know commercial restaurants, McDonald's,
Yeah.
aka Taylor Swift,
Which sounds
you see
pretty good
Burger
right
King.
now.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Of the music industry.
I can go for
I got
Big
a
Mac.
great metaphor for you when you're done with this.
But people also know where good places to eat too
That's
that
true.
are not commercialized.
Exactly.
Speaking of
There's
which, I'm
McDonald's
pretty
and there's
hungry right now.
In-N-Out. You know what I mean? There's McDonald's, the commercial conglomerate.
But I'm saying that there's like really good little niche places in your neighborhood. that
Exactly.
people-
In-N-Out. In-N-Out is
In-N-Out. But I'm using that as an example.
Choice
Because
burgers.
people know where to find these things.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You have to have faith that people know how to do that, because even if like a mom and pop restaurant that has the most amazing
You're
hamburger,
hitting on exactly what I want to get to.
you know
Go
what I
ahead.
mean? They have the most amazing hamburger. You
Shout
know what I
out
mean?
Choice.
I'm sure it doesn't bother them that McDonald's exists.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it sure doesn't.
They do their thing.
No, okay, but what you're hitting on, dude, is that okay, on a small scale of things, okay? Let's even take it to that 3-tiered level. McDonald's, In-N-Out, Choice Burger, right? So these are the name, the largeness, the hugeness, the universality, the idea that it reaches the world versus it reaching a small community is exactly the bullet point I'm trying to fucking make. Success is defined by whether you are closer to McDonald's or whether you're closer to Choice Burger. You know what I mean?
So
If you're able to reach more people will just regard you as more successful.
But okay, hold on. But so that's what I was saying. We in this room are able to produce something great that could be well known independently.
successful.
We do not need money at that point from an outside source, like a label or whatever, right?
Right.
At that point, we start making our own money. We did, independent work. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? So we'll still be successful. We'll still be
Yeah.
adding to that, right?
Yeah. So this whole thing just sounds like we're torn in between. We're on both sides of the fence of the gatekeeper at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of the people that are just saying who's going to be
The next
the next
fucking big thing.
whoever the fuck, and then
Yeah.
versus the people. You know what I mean? We're literally are fighting for someone that's like on the sidelines.
I'm
like,
not fighting
actually
to
doing
solve
this.
Anthony's problem, we would have to change the minds of millions of people.
You're right. That's definitely the
I mean?
most astute
And you
accusation
need to
I've seen so
understand
far.
that that's what
But,
my
okay,
original question
Raul,
was.
to speak to that point directly, okay? To speak to exactly that. Don't you think maybe it's fucking crazy of me to suggest, but with how unruly and in disrest our current world is, maybe millions of people need to change how they think about stuff?
They should, absolutely. About
Yeah,
a lot of
everybody's
things.
retarded as fuck right now.
Well,
just
it all
being
I want you
honest.
on camera
it
saying
all
it.
has to come down
You want
to
me to say it
you.
again?
Real
I'll say it
quick,
again.
Raul. Yeah, let him say it again.
Everybody right now in the world is retarded and autistic as fuck right
that
now.
rules. Yes.
Y'all are dumb as fuck.
That
So-
rules.
I heard a great
Wait, go
quote.
back to me real quick.
DX.
I'll do that till the day I die.
Go ahead, Mick.
No, I heard a great quote on Joe Rogan the other day, which was, you know, your mental state is more contagious than the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I could agree. Yeah.
Or
I could agree.
thoughts are more contagious than the flu.
Yeah, no, but
true.
that to me is so telling, dude. That's so telling of the state of people and how susceptible we are to suggestion.
Because we're dumb as fuck.
Whether
We just
it's a
wanna be
good
cool. We wanna be a
suggestion or
part of
not.
something.
Yes, exactamundo, dude. All of us want to be. We want to understand what everybody else gets. Like even I rage against on this podcast. I talk against Taylor Swift and all the mainstream music and all that shit because I don't like it. I don't personally enjoy it. But guess what? When it first fucking comes out and I hear everybody fucking talking to me about how much they love it, fucking Jelly Roll is a good example
like Jelly
about
Roll.
how, yeah, exactly. You're going to be like, oh, I love Jelly Roll.
You're
I
a
don't
basic
like
bitch then.
I don't like Jelly Roll.
No, I like Jelly Roll fucking 10 years ago.
And it makes me sad that I don't get that level of association with everybody
Big
else.
music right there.
It's a big sound.
It has to do with it.
Yeah,
It
that's
has
a
to do with
definite
it.
big sound. Jelly Roll is a big sound.
Here's the question. If you have kids, I have kids,
Yeah.
and I swear to God, I'm not soft with those kids. I'll tell them they're dumb as fuck all the time. If they start coming to
I've
me,
witnessed it.
I love you so much. I love you so much.
repeating some dumb shit they heard on the internet. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You're dumb as fuck. Don't be regurgitating dumb shit you hear on the internet.
Anthony, I've seen
You know
it.
what I mean? And then, so when it comes
That's
to
brilliant. The problem was his child was 4 years old. And he was like, "You're dumb as fuck." And he's like, "Okay."
you know what?
He's all, Daddy,
I'm raising
Daddy, what is
thugs.
fuck?
I'm raising thugs. All right. No, but
no,
I'm
dude,
just
damn
saying,
right.
It falls on us. All right. It falls
Right.
on us to like cut the shit now. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be stupid. Okay. And don't be soft about it. I hate that like people don't talk to him like fuck that. If you're doing some dumb shit, you're doing some dumb shit, kid.
True.
Don't that he asked me the other day with dad because like
How old is Justin now?
14.
God
So,
damn.
he asked me the other day, why do you
Just
hate
in time.
Yeah.
Just in time.
He said, why do you hate Logan Paul? I'm like, because he's a fucking useless
Son, let me tell you something.
excuse for a human. You know what I mean?
Say it
He
again,
has
Johnny.
no value to nothing. He
Jake
has
Paul,
nothing to
fucking-
society. He's a piece of shit, right? Because he tried to come home with the fucking prime drink.
The prime drink.
I
You
was like,
threw
don't
that
you
shit.
be fucking bringing that
We
garbage
drink
into my
fucking
house.
Gatorade in this house.
It's beer or nothing, motherfucker. I bring daddy one. No, but he tried to do that, bring that shit home, right? And I said, no. Take that shit
You don't want to
back.
support the
Don't-
motherfucker.
No, hell no.
Okay, now let me dig
Same
into
thing
that.
with like garbage TV.
So don't you think he's doing bad for the world by being the way he is?
That's what my point is.
Okay,
I'm
so this is my
correcting
point
that.
about
it's
music.
on me
I think
to not
it's-
create another moron.
It's more
in the world.
innocuous.
That's
It's
true.
more innocuous,
Can I-
but the more we contribute to this commercialized style of art
Correct.
representation, it's
Listen,
ruined.
Listen, to put your soul at ease, Anthony, we have to have
My soul
faith.
will never be at ease,
We
man.
have,
You know
no,
that.
listen, we have
Never.
to have faith in humanity. At the end of the day,
I don't know.
I have to. I'll try to.
But that's
I'll try to. I don't know about have to.
That's what I'm getting.
I'd rather bully my kids
Yeah, actually,
mentally
Anthony,
and
I'm on your
verbally.
side now.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at, though. That's what I'm trying to get at,
Hell
though.
nah.
It's like
Humanity's
no,
fucked.
people.
Maybe with Trump in office, we'll be all right.
People.
Thank God. You know? Big Daddy
4 more
T.
years. 4 more years.
Humans are tribal. We're built
we're
that way.
fucking retarded
It's
still.
literally it's literally like built
Evolutionary inescapability
in us. It's
is.
an inescapability. We like what we like. We don't like who we don't
It's
like.
not inescapable though. It's about
That's
being
what evolution
smart
is.
and-
We
and
go past it.
choose to not follow the masses. It's that simple. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like, it's
true.
that simple. Like,
But have we reached, and here's the part where my question will always be out there because I don't think it's going to be solved in my lifetime, but this is the part where I've apexed where it's like, okay, cool. I have this faith
We gotta
that
turn that
humanity
one
can be better. Yes or no, Raul? Yes
say
or
that
no?
one more time.
Do you have a faith that humanity can be better?
No.
You don't think it could be
At
better?
this point, dude, right? The only way that humanity is going to get better is if we all literally fucking revolutionize and overthrow,
change how things go.
the shit that is going down from the government down.
So
right?
to change the question,
However,
shout out Trump's America. Let's go, guys.
January 6th. I'll see you there. I'll see you there, January 6th.
but because of that, that's never going to happen. So no,
Right.
humanity is lost.
You think so?
Yeah,
we're too late.
We're kind of
Absolutely.
fucked.
This right here is the downfall of humanity right here.
Yeah, so humanity never stops being shitty. They just look cooler doing it.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very true.
They develop
devices
He's so not
fucking
wrong
bully
about
everybody
that.
else.
You know what I mean?
Exactly
So that's why
right.
it just stays acceptable because it's just cooler.
Mick, can we?
That's why the rest
I
of
know
the
you have to do the
fucking world
editing
looks at us like
on this,
fucking
but can we do
retards.
like a poignant, like someone like won the point of the conversation, like a little like a sound effect, like a ding. Like that was it. That was it. You nailed it. It's like literally we're always kind of getting better at looking cool as opposed to really improving.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Dude, because like if you think about it, everything that we fight about, it's a simple solution. It's a simple solution.
If you're caught,
Just don't give a fuck and mind your own business. End of story.
mind your own business.
Some two dudes want to be kissing somewhere in the corner. What the fuck am I watching for? If I don't like it, turn the fuck away.
I know why I'm watching.
It's simple.
I know why
mind
I'm
your
watching,
own fucking
but
business. As simple as that. You know what I mean? I work construction, dude, right? And there's so in residential, sometimes
a Mexican guy working
I was
construction.
I was
never
looking
thought.
kind of tan these days, brother.
fuck you, racist
he's
motherfuckers.
literally, if
I
you
would have
look at
never
the
thought you would work in there.
if you look at the screen now,
Anyways,
he's the
but
tannest
you-
guy on screen.
You have no idea. Some people like we'll be doing some remodeling in a house or whatever. Some people be like walking in like they own the fucking place, and it's like, who the fuck are you and why are you walking in here? Oh, I just wanted to see. No, the fuck out of here. Mind your business. Go somewhere else.
You gotta leave, fool. You can't stay here. We're making the floors right and shit.
Hey, Mr. George. Hey, Mr. George. There's somebody over here. No, but
You gotta
You know,
get out of the house. It could fall at any moment.
but you gotta mind your business, dude. Honestly, like the
You
solution
can't
is
breathe
simple.
in the fumes from the.
Hey, I'll say this philosophy that I learned from Matt Dillahunty, and I don't know where he got it from, but I think it's a beautiful philosophy. And since we're at literally almost 2 hours again, I guess we can start wrapping it up. But I'll leave off on this. This is my last little bullet point. My ability to swing my fist ends at the rest of your guys' noses, and I'm going to be honest. I know I am opinionated, and I have all.
Is that what you're trying to say?
You want to fight, Johnny? That'd be fun.
We can.
That'd be fun. You want to do an exhibition match?
Yeah,
No.
let's do it.
But but that I would say applies with ideas as well. So like my ideas are what they are, but I think the value in what we all believe to be the most valuable is more universal than some of us think, and I think a lot of us are confused on what is the end game of how to make the optimal, most maximized amount of people happy with their lifestyle, with their lifetime. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No. I mean, it's either you want a legacy or you don't. I mean, that's kind of like, if you're going to make music for yourself, you can do that in private, not release anything and be happy with that. And you're winning in life no matter what.
Yeah, you're happy.
Regardless. You know, for me, it's just like, if you want to make a legacy for yourself, guess what? There's ways to do that. And it's just a matter of how much so you want to do that. I understand there's like these people that are just kind of beyond the pale of of success that I'm never going to achieve. Well, I'm okay with that. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be.
The thing is,
I want to make this easy. I want to make this so accessibly easy for me, where I don't have to think about anything but doing this.
And I would say, dude, that you've done that. I would say, at least in the last year, in the very least, you're one of the people in my life that I respect and have acknowledged that, dude, this is a guy who's done it. He worked the work. Like, you did a real job that had nothing to do with your music or your creativity, and you put in that toil to be able to make this and provide this for yourself. And so to me, that's the point.
That's
is that
true.
it's more of us need to be like that and have that diligence than be like Taylor Swift and simply be rewarded for literally not even creativity that you're responsible for.
It's based on what you want. If you're going to build a legacy, you can't do it by yourself. That's the thing. If you want to build a legacy, you got to deal with other people. That's just how it is.
Well, the right people.
The right people. But the right fans, like, depending on what you're doing, like, you know, I want to build a legacy based on who I am and what my music is, and continue for me, the Rizzo legacy when it comes to music. Like, that's why I'm doing so much music, because it's me now. Like, Jambi stopped, you know what I mean? Like, my oldest brother has a great, very successful card shop, you know, card business, sports cards and shit. But music has stopped. It's me now. I'm the only one. Jambi ain't doing shit. So I'm like, fuck, people know Rizzo's as being fucking musicians. Okay, I'm the last one. There's nobody else doing music really. So now I got to continue that legacy, but I love to and I enjoy it. And I don't mind it. I want to be that.
Right there, Johnny. Right there. That's me and you finally connecting on that shit. Isn't that the important part?
That's the important part.
That's the important fucking part,
but at
bro.
the same time, I'm going to be a 20% entertainer, and I got to make sure I appeal to the masses.
Fuck
dude.
you, elitist nonsense.
I don't
Anthony.
have to, but I want to.
Be happy with the fact that you got to do it.
What if I want to be happy with some stacks in my pockets?
Exactly.
I'm too deep in this late in life to be changing my mind right now.
Like you guys keep saying, like it's a matter of who wants to do what, right? Like, you happy with doing your thing. I'm like, when it comes to my music, I'm not happy where I'm at. Obviously,
you don't think so? I would be happy. I'm gonna say it to you right now. You should be happy, bro. I respect you as an artist, as a musician, as a person with integrity who's stuck to doing what you do. I respect you because every time I see you put something out new, whether it be a painting or a piece of music or whatever, I'm like, fucking awesome.
Well, I appreciate that, but that's what I'm saying. That like, as far as that, I'm not there yet. I still want more. Like, even though
he's not where he wants to be.
Yeah, even though I know that I'm at the point of everybody's life to where it's like, you know, some people should be like, oh, shouldn't you be giving that up already? But no, like, to me, I try taking a break. I just can't get away from it. You know what I mean?
I try
it's
too.
Part of your soul, dude.
Same thing. And my motivation, like you were mentioning, I'm involved in a lot of things, right? And creatively, and like, for example, I'm coaching my kids' soccer team as well. You know, so a lot of different things that's going on in my life. But all that for the legacy that I'm trying to leave is for my kids.
Yeah.
Right? My kids, I want them to know my dad was able to do anything he wanted at any point for any reason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that's important for me. So even if I don't become rich and famous with music or art or whatever the hell you want to call it, I want to still do what I do at the best level that I can do it, so that my kids one day could either benefit from my
have the same opportunity,
right? You know, grow up to follow my lead as far as, you know, doing what you need to do, no matter the consequence,
and also give them a shortcut.
Right.
You want to be able to leave a legacy to where people says, oh, fucking Justin, yeah, that's Raul's son. Like,
right.
Yo, okay, yeah, like, I got you. Let me help you in this area, or whatever the case is, or let me give you this project, this job, whatever the case is. Like, because Raul left a legacy with his artistic or you know, endeavors, whatever the case is.
Can I do one last little thing?
Yeah,
say one last little thing.
You said that already, but okay, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more.
Johnny's not wrong. It's so funny that he's not wrong. I'm a blowhard dude. I talk and talk and talk.
He blows very good.
I blow very hard. But no, to that point, I would say, you know, Raul is onto it where he's like, he wants to provide that opportunity to his kids. Johnny, if you had kids, you'd want them to have the same opportunities and be able to capitalize on the same things. And so us literally working to provide that, to me, that's the proof that it's a completely different currency than money.
Mm-hmm.
It's an emotional currency. It's like this thing that like you want to provide to people in the future that you know it's gratifying to you, whether you've gotten paid for it, because we're all sitting here not being like Taylor Swift, not being millionaires.
My reward is,
but like we've been rewarded. We all feel gratified.
My daughter is 18 now, right? And then I've never pushed my kids to anything.
That's fucking crazy. She's
in college, homie.
Now.
She's a freshman in college.
That's wild.
That's right.
Toy.
Yeah. So
Shut up, Johnny.
I'm sorry,
Don't you
I'm sorry.
fucking dare. You piece of shit. We make jokes. You're face to face to the man. You're going to make that joke?
I couldn't help make
fucking
the joke.
Johnny.
Sorry.
Go,
You're a dick.
Raul.
Anyways, so for
He's not
her,
gonna let me come over no more.
for example, for her, she went the artistic way.
That's cool.
She's a great artist.
That's
right?
fucking great.
Right?
I remember she was drawing and shit.
So she got way better. For Justin, it's a different thing.
Okay.
I mean, he went the sports way.
Okay. I
So
like that.
he's a hell of a soccer player.
I like that.
And then he has a little bit of musician because he started playing the accordion.
I like that.
So you know what I
Accordion
mean?
is a hard instrument, too.
Yeah, it is. But he's in there. He's practicing and stuff. So
That's fucking sick, dude.
both my kids got an aspect of what I'm good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what most people don't get that chance to say, that they were able to pass something down to their kids, right? I'm able to say that I passed down several things of me to my kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're all, and I didn't have to push them. I just keep doing what I'm doing.
And I don't want to sound rude when I say this, but I want you to shut the fuck up then. No, but seriously, no, a second ago, you said you're like, I'm not happy with where I am in life. But dude, that's it right there. You have fucking nailed it.
No, yeah.
You've nailed
I was
the fucking
speaking
point.
personally.
You passed, but you whether you want your music career to be at X or Y or Z, you have fucking nailed it, bro.
Right.
You have done something so fucking valuable and important to the next generation. You've passed on the most important element, at least in my opinion. It's not fiscal or financial. It's you've passed on that creativity to them, and that's beautiful, dude.
So let's pack that sentiment up,
Okay.
in a nice little bow, right? That's for us, right? This whole thought, right?
Yeah.
But guess what?
Right.
A symptom of that package is money. You have to be if you're okay with money, then be okay with money. Let that be some of the fruits of something that people enjoy about you, and not feel wronged by it, because it's like, well, if that exists in your life, you have, even if the money goes away, guess what? You're still gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, but that's sort of my point, is that the money is a less relevant
Why are you
currency.
going to poke the bear?
Because I like poking bears.
No,
and-
no, you, Mick.
You're the bear. What are you
You're the
talking
bear,
about?
big bear. You big fluffy goose.
No, I'll let him finish. Go ahead.
No, I was done. Fuck you. Let's go to the next song, dude.
Okay, we'll do another song. I mean,
I want you guys to do sorted.
We're
sorted
capping.
pink.
We're over 2 hours now. Just let you guys know.
Let's end it with sorted pink. Let's
Sorted pink.
Bellatrix, dude. Fuck you.
go ahead. Pull up
Yeah,
Bellatrix.
give Mick his Bellatrix.
Give me
Damn it.
my flowers.
Pella
dude.
fuck.
You know. All right, let me gotta find the one. There it is.
Bella.
Nope, that's
Bella
actually
fucks. You guys don't
not
like
the
that
one.
one? All right, that's fine.
She's a one chick musician, dude. She does it all.
she does everything?
beatboxing.
I
She
like
does
that
it.
she had a
Seemed
bass in
cool.
her
I
hand.
was
Where's the
immediately
bass
into
guitar?
it.
I like that.
I was immediately into it once I saw
Yeah,
it.
so
Once
full
I
screen
saw
that
her,
bitch,
once I
dude.
saw her playing bass, I was in. You're on the
Pause it,
wrong
pause it.
fucking scene though,
How so?
because the circle. If it's a circle, that's the old school fucking. We don't care about you. Why are you in the scene, dude?
What's the one that I need to be on?
Two?
No, put.
It's not 2.
There you go. That's the one of them. Now
Well,
go to
I'm
the
still
next
in
one.
that one.
Go to 4. I think it's 4.
I was on 4.
Hit that. No, hit
3. I think it's
6.
3.
6.
I was
I
looking
believe
for
it's
the
3.
one that
6.
was guest, and
6.
I was looking for the one that was guest and video.
Oh yeah, that one.
We
Look
don't
for that
have that one.
We
That
do.
one- it doesn't
It's
exist.
somewhere in there.
It doesn't exist.
it's
I've
in
been
there
looking
somewhere.
for it. It's not in there. This
Yeah,
is.
keep
I've had to
going.
resort
You
to
fucked
this
with
one.
it last week.
Scene 5.
Go it again.
Scene 5. Look at it's
Another
me.
one. No, go to another one.
Scene 1 is just regular.
Isn't there like
Scene
fucking
2
9 scenes, dude? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's.
We're
Where's
almost
9?
there.
Where's 9?
Next one. 8,
Oh,
7,
Jesus.
6.
What is 9? It's
Sex?
just that.
I like
Okay.
sex.
So
You
6.
guys like sex?
6 is you. 6 is us, where we
That's
flip
good.
through the same with the video.
Okay. Well, let's go with that one.
We'll do that.
Just
And we'll do
throw
it
on
with
me, That's
Raul.
fine.
No, we're doing it with Raul.
That's right.
I like Raul.
Hey, Anthony, pay it
Nice
on
sweater. I
the
really-
top button on the
Like it.
I like
controller.
that sweater.
Hit
Like
number
it.
1 on the top that are numbers.
She's holding the bass. I like that. A chick with the bass
That-
gets me every time.
Yeah,
dude.
so I can see on the
Okay.
top.
She don't even have to be good.
That's
I'm in.
that's
Well,
super
you are a
effective.
chick with the bass too. So,
Got him.
Putting the
so what are we
volume
looking at?
She's doing a live stream. This is a live stream.
She's a one person musician, dude.
She's got a looper pedal. I own this looper pedal. I used to have this synthesizer too. I'm not humble bragging. I'm legitimately bragging. I'm already into it.
That's a weak ass bass line, but the fact that she played it, I'm in.
Now, this was the chick who was, she was in Fat Guy versus the Internet, right? She was in that Adult Swim show. That's her.
What?
I don't think you got that right, but that's pretty accurate.
She looks like her. I respect the fuck out of what she's doing. She's looping her vocals.
She's kind of a butterface.
That's hard. But what she's doing is hard to do. Look at this. I love it. I love it. This is literally what I'm trying to do right now for my live show.
I don't hate it.
She's a really good beatboxer.
She's great.
That sounds not great. A bad beatboxer. I like it.
So that snare she did.
I think I saw this chick at the Boardwalk the other day.
Really?
I gave her a nickel.
I can do it.
I threw a quarter at her forehead. That's kind of sick, though. I like that.
Don't fight the crowd, and if in doubt, you never knew. You say you're minding your business, looking out for what you know.
Okay, pause it real quick.
Wait, is that a voice box?
Look, I like it.
If it's a British effect, yeah, it's a voice box.
No, well, I mean, no, not her, but the little thing in the, you know what I mean?
There's some sort of vocal effect. Yes.
I like it, but she's fucking doing that fucking weird
British
voice.
inflection. Never
baby voice.
To me,
she's doing that baby voice shit. I don't like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of gay.
A little brassy.
It's a little gay. I mean, fucking Billie Eilish.
You know what she looks like?
Is Billie Eilish British?
She looks like
no, she's not.
She looks like
from Rosemead, I believe.
She's from here.
Nadia from What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Please tell me you know what that is.
Yes. These fucking assholes.
Guillermo.
You're a piece of shit.
It's over exaggerated, but
a little doll nausea.
She's just putting some.
Yeah, doll nausea is the best.
She's just putting some character into her voice. I get it, but I just don't like it. I think
Shut the fuck up, Johnny.
gay.
You're a hater.
I'm a hater. When it comes to music,
I'm just kidding, Johnny.
Sometimes I am.
She's actually more talented than you, so
no, I don't know.
She's on the internet.
I don't not agree with that. I can't do that. I might be able to.
Cast
Play it again.
stones in the glass
All right,
house.
let me hear that. Let me hear that baby voice again.
Could it be true?
Oh, no, it's not baby.
Keep your voice down.
Keep your voice down.
Could it be?
It's gay.
Infliction is always gay, dude.
I'm over it.
Infliction is
You
always
brought
gay.
this song. How are you over it?
Her.
It's a live stream.
Her IG posts are so good though.
Yeah, are they?
She has like this one with like an upright. She's like beatboxing to an upright bass.
Nice.
That's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
I bet you. I'm going to say this out right now. I bet you she's incredibly talented musically.
Yeah, all-in-one musicians
that already
are
is
the
displayed.
shit.
But the fact that she's leaning so hard into infliction is like annoying to me. You know what I mean? It's like she's like,
I agree with that.
right? You know, she
This
has
is kinda
to.
gay
Maybe she
sometimes.
should
into
have
that.
just stuck to like a.
No, is that?
But
Is that
she's
because
definitely talented.
Is that
I'll
because
say
you
that.
can see her doing it, or would you have
Probably.
a different opinion
Probably.
about
No,
it
I
if you
think
heard this?
If it was
think it
just
would've been
audio,
weird
it
if
might
I-
have changed it. Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
way, I think it would have been weirder either way. Like if we would just hear it without.
For me, it's like the baby voice. Anthony said it right. The baby voice. That shit bugs me. But it's
Wait,
cool.
keep listening. Let me see.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Blood on the hands.
She's clearly talented.
What's your money paying for? Pass me the soul, 'cause I got it.
And I'll say this right off the bat. Beyond vocals and her performance, just knowing how to manipulate. I've been learning that pedal. Mike gave me that pedal. That same little looper pedal.
birthday.
The looper.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for my happy birthday present. Let me see if I could get a better shot of it. There. Okay, so we're looking at this thing here.
Yeah, on the bottom
You know,
left.
this here,
The
this
Boss
little
looper, that thing's
bottom
great.
guy here. This thing is actually really cool, but hard to navigate. You have to nail timings. You really have to be on top of it. So I've been working with like a loop, where it's a vocal loop, and then I do the harmony for it, and then oh shit, there goes my mic. Beautiful. It's a vocal loop. I do the harmony for it. There's a drum beat, and I play guitar over it. To nail that is so fucking hard, and she just nailed it. So I will respect the shit out of that.
Mark Ridley does it the best.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He kills that. That's it. I would say that's his number one talent. He's a human metronome.
I like her over a lot of artists that do that same voice, but they just do it over a beat. Like she's actually creating the beat.
Yeah.
I respect that more.
Pretty impressive. So, I mean, we could talk our shit about how much we don't like the sound, but I mean, talent-wise, of course.
Yeah, she's definitely.
By the way, I've never seen this.
talented.
Probably not the best video I've ever.
But still, I think it displays what she does really well. Is the fact that she's like this weird, kind of eclectic creator.
With the bass, 7 out of 10. Without the bass, she's like a 3 out of 10.
You don't even
That's
just
what
like
I'll
the.
say.
That's
what
not
is it?
biased either.
Is it the bangs, the haircut? You think it's the bangs?
No, the bangs I hate.
You hate the bangs?
I hate that.
Okay.
I don't know why
It
girls like
affects
that.
you. It
It's
affects you
fucking
in a
ugly.
negative
Johnny,
way.
you should get bangs.
All right. So as we play out, what is this again? What was she called?
Bellatrix.
Bellatrix. We're gonna just go and outro the show.
She is a trick.
So lead us into plugs there, Raul. What do you got? What are you plugging?
Hey, yeah, you still in a band?
Well, I am actually in 2 bands. Well,
Let's hear it.
one is more like a studio band. We haven't really gotten out. It's
Are you in Sean's band?
sort of God. I'm gonna slap both of you. I'm gonna
Bleep
slap
that.
the shit out of both of you.
Believe that.
I'm gonna slap. No, don't bleep it, because he's gonna go with it. Hit me with the powder. Somebody hit me with the powder. I'll slap the shit out of both of you.
Get that nice little
Sorry,
cascade of fucking dust.
God damn it. Anyways, so
Nice.
Oh man.
so we have an EP.
Nice.
It's called Based Upon the Sign.
Yep.
So we're trying to get the ball rolling.
What's the band name?
Give some people some
Based
direct
upon
links
the sign.
That's the band name.
Based upon
on
the sign.
Spotify, on Amazon, on
upon
YouTube,
the
all that
Yes,
stuff.
yes. Instagram,
Based
all
upon
that.
design.
Based upon the sign.
Any other stuff in the works?
I have another one. It's called Endure Oblivion, but we're kind of a break right now because we lost our guitarist. So we're trying to replace him. We have a bassist and singer, but
So that's a plug right there.
Yeah. We're looking for guitarists.
Looking for a
Where can they hit
guitarist.
you? Where can they find you, dude, to reach out?
So, for that band, and we're looking for somebody because we're trying to go back to the new metal style, right?
I like that.
Talk about Korn, early Slipknot, Deftones,
Tantric,
like
some
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, yeah.
You fucking
Hey,
piece of shit.
hey.
Cold
Say
Chamber.
what you
let's
say.
go.
Say what you say, but Tantric was the shit.
They went hard with some songs, I'm gonna be honest.
So, a little bit of Lamb of God.
I like that.
So, stuff like that. So, if anybody's out there in the Inland Empire wants to play some,
Reach out to you
badass riffs,
through how? Through what? Instagram, Facebook?
How can they find you?
Remy Fair 27 on Instagram.
There it is.
How you spell that?
REMI_FER 27.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. All right.
So find me out over there. We're looking for some guitarists. But yeah, pretty much that's all I've got going musically right now. Honestly, I'm kind of
also follow his page. Follow your page, right? I mean, you do all
if it
kinds of
were,
stuff.
But I mean, I'm in the right now. I'm in the position to where I'm either going to go freelance, go look for another existing band already, because I'm tired of starting from the beginning. I'm tired of it. And I mean, we had a good going with
That's
Endure.
what I did with my band.
Endure Oblivion, we had a good thing going, but unfortunately something happened with our guitarist. He had to go back to Europe. He was
You can
from
say he's
Europe.
gay if you want.
I don't know if they are or not, but so we lost our guitarist, so that's kind of. But if there's another band that needs a drummer out there, like I'm more than ready. I'm
Oh, yeah.
tired.
There you go.
I want to get out there and play.
Play some shows.
Renaissance.
Yeah.
Renaissance man right
Yeah,
here.
yes,
That's
sir.
what he is.
I don't care what it is. Just put some music behind it and I'll go nuts.
There you go.
All right, Johnny.
You could just find me on, Instagram, YouTube, and fucking TikTok at JonnySavag, JonnySavag. You could find me and Mick at the Dunce, TheeDunce official on IG, and just the Dunce on everything else. You can hear our new song right here. You could hear it playing a couple songs. One of our new songs. New EP Ignorant is out right now. Music video drops in like a week. Just check us out. Check out my band DNG Heavy if you like deathcore. We got some shows coming up. New music video we're shooting in about a week. That's about it for me. Mick, what about you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Mickstradamus. I am on there. You can check out, I don't know if you mentioned TikTok, at The Dunce. You can go and check us out there. We have new content posting regularly every week. Also, Cherry Coyote, I am working on a new, I would assume a full length.
It's a full length.
It's a full length. I have enough tracks for this project. So right now we're getting this all together. Just getting this project organized, but looking to do shows early or mid spring next year, hopefully. That's pushing towards that. Ignorant EP. Did you mention that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Ignorant EP is out right now. Check it out on all streaming platforms right now.
The music video for Quantum coming out.
And what you got, Anthony?
All right, I guess I'll wrap it up. So you have been listening to The Stool Podcast with The Dunce. I am Anthony. I'm the third mic here. All I got to share with you, _nerdworthy, Uncle _energy, and my band Dead Widow. We won't be doing stuff for the next couple months because we're writing a record. It's really all I got to promote, and I'm very excited about that. Very excited for the future of this podcast and some of the stuff we have going on. Please follow us at The Dunce and The Dunce on YouTube. Make sure to keep updated and subscribe to all of our pages and all of our notification stuff. Make sure you're on top of it.
Yeah, you could search Thee Stool Podcast on everything, and you'll find it.
And you'll find us, definitely. So this has been Thee Stool Podcast. Thank you for joining us. What a great episode. What a fun time. We love you guys. We will see you next time.
Hey, guys.